Boy, if only I had a dry cloth.
If only we knew someone with that technology. Collier's had it.
Had it the whole time. I was bamboozled. Thanks, Nate.
I too wear glasses.
Ah.
Why are you wearing your hoodie? Yeah, I mean, not your hoodie, but your hood. Come on, you gotta show up the.
He's always wearing a hat.
I'm always wearing a hat or a hood.
I know. Jump the locks, man. Just like hit him with the.
I didn't do my hair.
What?
I didn't do my hair.
So
It looks all.
neither did I. Dude, what are you talking about? You look great.
I didn't do my hair. He put it slick to the side.
It's not. It's just the hood that made it stick to the side.
Sure. Sure it is, buddy. That's
Dude,
how it
fuck
works. Pocket sand.
What is up, internet?
Are you in the intro?
I guess I will, because you were going
I
to.
mean, I was going to after we got done with
I
that.
want
We
you-
were laughing. I
I
was
want-
about to do it. Then you started.
I don't
You know
want.
how to do
I
it.
want you to edit in a to the dry cloth.
Well,
Okay.
you're asking me to do it.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
that's
want you to-
absolutely not.
Okay. I
Oh,
tried.
no,
I
you
failed.
want to do this one?
What? Okay. I mean, I generally do the in review because I know the.
Oh, because you know that. Yeah, I was gonna butcher it. So yeah, it'd probably be better if you.
You tried before, and then we were like,
Is there an intro to it?
Yee.
yeah, it's a learn thing.
Still working on it.
Ah.
You didn't do it for the first time because you still haven't figured out how to do it.
No,
But hey,
I asked for
you-
your help too, and you're like, yeah, and then didn't do it. You worked hard on the ringtone, and you didn't help me with that. Okay,
Mr.
let's
Peanut Butter.
get it on. Let's do this thing. Let's get it on, guys. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Fighting Wombat here, and we are here for the MCU in review, week number 3. We're doing Iron Man 2. I'm your host, Jelani, and joining me this week is...
PD Piranha.
Petey Piranha.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nice. And of course, your boy Collier.
I thought you were going to say Skinny Penis. I could have sworn.
I was waiting for it.
Going to.
I was going to wait for
No,
So-
dude, it's me. You know.
Iron Man motherfucking 2.
Boy.
Released
A little bit of fun facts for you guys.
May 7th, 2010.
2010?
May 7th, 2010. Collier, you're already questioning it. Were the other two 2008? You would be correct. like I said, they weren't really like, we're going to get this MCU thing going. We're just going to do Marvel movies. They're like, oh, wait, no, we can do this. So they had to stop. Disney bought them in 2009 for $4 billion.
That was 2000. Man, I could.
At least they bought them in 2009. They either bought them or began the process of buying them.
Probably
That's what they were seeing.
because when they actually bought them out, half of us are like no, and the other half of us was like yes.
I was like, they have budget.
They have budget. Marvel movies.
Doesn't operate on loans. Great.
Take my loan.
Yes, Paramount really stupid in selling their film rights. You can obviously now see the MCU being a $10 billion franchise. That was earlier this year, before Infinity War came out. I actually think that was during the middle of Black Panther's run, but I digress. Iron Man 2, production budget of $200 million, made worldwide $623.9 million. So
whoa, so we made his money back in some.
We're trying to make some
it is
hands over fist money here. Let's go.
That's not the start of fuck you money. That's the start of it.
It's not there yet.
It's not yet.
No, it's just a start. It's just a start. It's a
Listen,
start.
We'll get to fuck you money in like 3 movies. We're at Avengers. Then it's like, that's fuck you money right there.
Avengers
We can do
fuck you money.
whatever we want.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that this was like we're the mob boss money. Like, hey, guess what? We can make this money. We can make things happen.
So,
So
before we get into the plot and everything and some other Easter eggs, I want to just go around the room and get a general consensus of like where everyone felt about this movie. We're gonna do the final rankings later, but just like, hey, we all watched it this weekend,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I trust that. We all watched it this weekend.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday.
So,
Yes.
what do we think about it as opposed to the first time we saw it back in 2010?
That doesn't hold up. Doesn't hold up.
Collier,
still fun.
still fun?
I still like it.
I have to say,
it's
this
less
movie much better than I remember.
Yeah.
I remember walking out this movie hating it.
Are you
Really?
serious?
I did not like Iron Man 2. I was like, this is how I decided to sell. Like, you remember it was like during when I went to do the birthday. I hate doing my birthday thing, so it was like just it's birthday. Let's just get a group of friends together and just hang out. Ones that like try to hide off to the sidelines, aka a person we know who will not be mentioned on this video.
Wait, it was around that. It was around
May
that.
7th, 2010. I waited a few weeks and then we went to go see it. We all saw it out the Glendale Galleria.
That's right!
Yeah.
That's right!
There it is. And I was like, man,
Look.
I wasted this day.
Yeah, I was thinking like, wait, was it?
That was my consensus. I'm watching it now. It's like, it's fun. It's fun. Robert Downey Jr., he's fun to watch on screen. He's having a good time. Don Cheadle, he's improving on Terrence Howard, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don
Oh,
Cheadle.
I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
don't
who I-
swipe. Yeah, they got hoodwinked.
You know, okay, so nope, we're gonna wait till we get to the plot.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun.
It's an enjoyable movie, but
No,
it doesn't hold up.
it's still just as fun as I remember watching it.
Is it better than Iron Man? No. Is it going to be the best? I mean, if this is like
Wait, better than Iron Man?
The first
Iron
one.
Man 2? Definitely not. No.
Wait.
See, this is why I need you here because he does this.
Wait.
For some reason, I had the feeling Collier is the next X is the greatest Y. It's like the whole thing, with the Incredible Hulk thing. I was like, you're sure we saw the same movie? You're right.
Are you serious?
He said the Incredible
Incredible
Hulk
Hulk was
was
better
better
than
than Iron Man.
Iron Man for me, yeah. I enjoyed it a whole lot more.
I don't know. See, I don't. This is why we need this third. That key position right there. You are the swing vote. Is essentially where you lie.
Okay, the Incredible Hulk was better than the old ones.
There's
Yeah.
no doubt about that.
Okay, that's the
Listen,
best of the worst.
Well, going from Ang Lee's Hulk to the Incredible Hulk, it's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
There's two different styles of movie
Definitely,
making.
definitely.
And I can see where Incredible Hulk was what it was trying to do, but it's like to me it's like I can see what you're trying to do, but you're just failing on some parts. Like case in point, not Jennifer Connelly, Liv Tyler, her entire acting in that entire movie. That was like it's like the emotional crutch we're supposed to feel for this character, this relationship, this chemistry, and it's like everyone he's trying to deliver,
Or
and
lack of.
it's just a bank split. She's like somewhere in between here. It's like living and not living, and she's just somewhere fine in that middle. That's where she is. It's like her trying to act. That's
Yeah.
why I'm gonna start to us Collier. You weren't here for that episode. So yeah, I okay. But anyway, so
That's Iron Man.
that's Iron Man too. Everyone. Anyway, let me see if I have anything before we any trivia before we start here. You two talk about your opinion a little bit more. You're gonna consider about like Incredible Hulk more than Iron Man.
I mean, like,
It's such a weird thing for him to say.
It is.
Dying on that hill was what he did.
like, I was so, like, I never saw The Incredible Hulk because I already had a sour taste in my
I've
mouth.
never seen it.
I've never seen it because I already saw the first one.
He saw
and I
Emily's
didn't
Hulk.
like that one.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I-
That's your problem.
So then when they did The Incredible Hulk, I was like, why do we need a reboot? We already got a terrible first one. We don't need a terrible another one. Is this going to be a sequel or is this like a whole reboot?
Well, that's why it's a reboot.
Why does it look different? What
It's
the
a
hell is
sequel.
going on? Like,
Did they-
I don't want it. I didn't ask for this.
Well, you
And
had
then I
to.
watched it and I loved it. And I loved it so much, I put it above Iron Man.
That-
Iron Man was fun, but I enjoyed the Hulk more.
Now that I think about it, there is no standalone Hulk movie, huh? They never did anything.
No,
with
because
No,
Universal,
it's a
Universal still holds the rights. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And because they don't make money, so they're like, nah. Disney gets to use them in group movies, but Universal.
Like
Yeah,
standalone, no?
yeah,
Okay.
no. Unless they're like they see that they can make money off of it, which honestly at this point, yeah, Mark
If they
Ruffalo
could-
as a Hulk after Thor Ragnarok and everything else, yeah, you can definitely.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
definitely at this point.
Did they?
Like if we get a surprise standalone Hulk
Final.
before we get to the
Final.
next event,
I'll go for
Thor
Final Hulk.
Ragnarok was close. You're gonna get.
what's the
to
closest that we're gonna get?
That's
Unless
as
we get like
close as
some
you
sort of pre. No, we
No.
can't get it. No.
Nope, that's going to be very convoluted. You have to explain where he was and how he got. Don't even bother to do it with them.
No.
Don't even touch that bag of worms. This is 10 years in the making. It's way too complicated.
Yes,
Anyway.
because now essentially just the only thing that we have left from the next Avengers movie and just like the time in between is Miss Marvel to explain.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Excuse me, man. Oh my
Miss
gosh.
Marvel was the.
Miss Marvel is
Indian
the early because like
It was.
it was Captain Marvel.
It was her in
Not
that.
bad.
It was her in that black leather bathing suit. That's what Miss Marvel was, and then someone else took that mantle later on in
Black
a more
leather.
appropriate costume.
Oh, yeah, that one,
like,
that's right.
That was like the skin. Like.
Yee.
Speaking of which, did they ever explain why they replaced their actress with Mark Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo and
It's
the other
called
dude?
Go watch the last episode where I explain all this and
Uh-huh.
erase the trivia from that one so I can make this trivia.
Uh,
So anyway, directed by Jon Favreau once again for Iron Man. Jon Favreau had a lot of friction with Marvel higher ups due to their constant intervention to the point that they were having him rewrite the script as the film was shooting, which you think would be a problem, but also it's like, well, you guys were kind of writing the script as the first movie was shooting, so I mean, I guess they had a general plot line, but this was the plot, like particular elements such as the increased prominence of the Shield subplot. It's like Shield has to be here. Like in this movie,
I'm guessing that's why.
in this movie, it does a hard cut after the party, and then it's like a different movie has happened because now Shield's everywhere. It's like what is happening?
Yeah.
That's like you can definitely see that's where they're interference because they're trying. That's Iron Man 2 is the real. Iron Man is like, it's the beginning, but Iron Man 2 is like, this is where the MCU is becoming a thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So they're like, we have to sell other movies. We have to do that. We
gotta like, you have to sprinkle some stuff. Like, hey, we're trying to make a bigger thing. If you guys nibble on it, all right, we'll reel you in and we'll give you what you want.
Yeah,
with
so
these little sprinkles that you guys may or may not pick up on. It was
mainly them trying to set the Avengers at the expense of the current of the film, which is definitely true. The disputes got so bad that Favreau, he turned down directing Iron Man 3. He had offered. He's like, no, I'm not doing it. And also, people thought he was going to do Avengers.
So I'm guessing they were like fighting him so much with this one. Like
they wanted him to keep doing all the show stuff. He's like, I don't want to do that. I want to just tell the story I'm trying to tell. And they're like, no, you have to do it this way. You have to have these things in here. You got to hit these points, man. You got to talk about. You got to get Captain America's shitty bootleg prototype shield in here. And you got to get Thor's hammer. And you got to talk about things going on in other places. You got to have Nick Fury talk about what's going on in the Southwest or whatever. You got to have all the stuff in the background about the Hulk. You got to have the stuff. You got to hit them points.
Because that's when they were set.
You got to have Shield. You got to have Coulson again. You got to have Natasha Romanoff.
Boy.
For accent? The whole accent is...
It's a thing. It's a thing.
What, Mickey Rourke's? He's Russian. Okay, anyway, so we get to the plot of the movie?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so we're in motherfucking Mother Russia, and there's this old dude. He's died in bed. Guess who's in the hallway? It's Mickey Rourke, and he's drinking some vodka, maybe, most likely because they're in Russia.
Of course,
he is very Russian, and he has a bird, and then the old man, his daddy, he dies in bed. His bud, he wants his bud. I want my bud.
And then just poor. Agonizing,
and then he's mad. He's mad. He's drinking, and then he's doing sciencey shit. And guess what? There's a montage of Tony Stark things he's did. Guess what? He solved the conflict of the West. He made peace in the Middle East, apparently.
Peace in the Middle East.
Short term of 6 months, which I think might be the most unbelievable thing in any Marvel movie.
But that should be a world record, and someone should be giving a Nobel Prize.
You would think that the United States would not bother him at that point. But I digress. We're going. There's a whole ton of stuff that he's done. Iron Man, he is the bee's knees item 9.
Item 9.
It's a Pineapple Express reference. You haven't watched the movie.
I did watch Pineapple Express. I only watched it once. Yes, I did.
I mean...
Wow. Collier watches a movie for once? Woo!
I mean, yes. Collier watched a movie for once. This is what this entire... Spoiler, this is what the entire series is about. It's trying to get you to watch movies. We got you to watch an entire franchise of a... and we're gonna do it again, boy. So, I got you to watch Incredible Hulk. I'm what am I, 9 for 9 at this point when you watch movies? Take that, Steven. This is how you do it. Make it a video. So Mickey Rourke's mad and he makes this electric whip. All right, now we're going to cut over to good old Tony Stark in his Iron Man suit, and he's jumping from a plane.
Okay, so when I first saw this as a kid, I literally thought...
That's...
Collier?
Yeah?
It was only 8.5 years ago. You're a teenager. You're in high school. As a kid, you remember on the...
When I was a younger lad... When I was a younger lad, when I first saw that scene... I thought they were dropping him into a battle zone. I'm like, okay, so he's working with the military and they're going to drop him off in, a night mission and whatnot. No, they're dropping him off in his own...
Yeah, that's some stuff. He's got the fireworks going.
So petty. He could have flew himself
It's not petty. It's baller as fuck. This is a badass intro.
It is.
And the girl's dancing on stage with the fireman little scene. I was like, fuck yeah. And then he starts transforming out. He's got the suit on. Yeah, man, Tony Stark, let me tell you. He's giving a speech about the Stark Expo. It says a whole ton of tech stuff going on for a full year. To where I stopped, rewound, put the subtitles. I was like, did I hear that correctly? A full year. Okay. That's the thing. Guess what? There's a cameo by Olivia Munn. She's there.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn.
Psylocke, Attack of the Show.
Yeah, Attack of the Show.
Attack of the Show. Remember G4, them good days?
Yeah, the good old days.
Magic Mike 2.
Magic. I didn't even see it first.
Predators.
Predator?
You didn't see that one.
Oh, you didn't see
the Shane Black one this year?
Yeah.
But Psylocke, that's not...
I saw it on my theaters popping in.
X-Men. Apocalypse.
Okay.
Are you serious?
There it is.
Okay.
That's where I know her from.
The DC fanboy. This is what's going on here.
Yeah.
That's where I know her from.
I know her from Attack on the Show.
Which you only had like one line, or is that someone else I'm thinking of?
No.
Psylocke?
Jubilee had one line. Psylocke had a couple of lines.
A couple.
And
Jesus Christ.
No, Julie didn't even have a line in the theatrical cut. I forgot. That's the deleted scene she has lines in. Where they go to the mall, and it's like, wow, the mall scene was a better movie than the entire X-Men Apocalypse scene. Listen, we're not in the MCU in review yet. We'll get there later.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Uh-huh.
We're
Say
watching
that
X-Men?
What?
We're gonna watch the X-Men movies?
No,
Yeah,
we're
are.
not.
Yeah, we are.
No.
Isn't there new X-Men coming out?
No,
Eventually.
No,
Eventually.
Isn't it a horror movie?
New Mutants. We don't even know about that one.
I don't think they're doing that anymore.
It's still there. They have something filmed. There's that. It's pushed until next August, maybe.
Dark Phoenix and that
It
one.
was like just sweep the one under the rug, let it die.
We got Dark Phoenix.
Anyway, so Olivia Munn's there, and there's another cameo by Stan fucking Lee.
Oh yeah, that was great.
He's Larry King.
I
Larry
remember.
King.
Larry King.
He retired a long time ago. Forgot his name.
Okay, so during that scene, he's like, "Oh, hey, Larry, how's it going?" I was thinking that Tony was just like, "Just in the rush." Okay, I know you. Yeah. Oh, hey, Larry, what's looking like? Whatever. So he probably just thought that he was actually
No,
Larry.
it's the same joke as the first one. Like it's Hugh Hefner, but no, it's Stanley. It's a whole joke. That's the thing.
What was Stanley's first cameo in the first Iron Man?
I just said it, Hugh Hefner.
Yeah.
I literally just said it to you.
Oh yeah, that's like Hugh Hefner. Okay.
Not more than 5 seconds.
I didn't hear you say Hugh Hefner.
I
didn't
know.
say Hugh
We
Hefner.
noticed, Collier. When you asked me back, you didn't hear me.
Wowzers.
See, this is what he's got to go through. Like every other
We're at the
recording.
end of the day of recording. I'm a little bit punchy right now. Anyway, so he's walking out, and guess what? Guess who is at his car? None other than the invisible girl herself, Kate Mara.
Invisible Girl.
Fan Forsick. Invisible
Oh,
Woman.
good.
That's her.
Oh, good lord.
This movie, chock full of so many actors. I was like, I know you, and I know you, and I know you. What?
Nice car, nice girl. Does the girl come with the car?
Nice model. Does she come with the car? Yeah, I hope so. What are you doing? Serving subpoenas later. Here you go. Guess what? The U.S.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
What? Serving subpoena. What?
This is a joke. Serving some penis.
Ah.
Ha. Idiot.
I was looking at Happy and Tony like, who's gonna acknowledge that? Who's gonna Tony, please, I need it.
Nah.
You didn't do
So
it.
maybe if this was not when Disney bought them, they would have had that joke. But not anymore.
Nah.
Anywho, so guess what? They're gonna drive this really nice car all the way down to Washington fucking D.C. Of course, they're in New York, not that far. Here, that sounds crazy. So they do that. They're at Congress. Tony is being Tony. He's not paying attention to what we're saying.
Nope.
And guess who else is there? Gary fucking Shandling. I forgot he was in this one.
He's a senator, huh?
He's senator. He's also a comedian and other things like that. Very dry humor. I love him a lot. Rest in peace, Gary Shandling.
Yeah,
But-
his humor in this movie is also like not that
Yeah,
great.
it's what?
His humor in this movie is not that great.
It's,
Or just his appearance.
It's dry. It's not great. It's a different sort of humor. It's like a Mitch Hedberg sort of humor.
No,
You don't know who that is either. I'm sitting here we go.
Another comedian.
Help me out here. What was your name again? Tony's not paying attention, and they're calling in.
Isn't he flirting with Pepper Potts?
He's talking to her, and she's telling him to pay attention, and they're like, Mr. Stark, yes, dear. It's Tony's just being Tony, and it's fun, just fun scene, watching fun. I remember hearing the scene originally, and I was like, watching Tony Stark just do his thing is great.
Yeah, it is. It
Like
is.
what's improv here, what's not, who knows? But he's just rolling with it. He's chewing up the scenery, as they say, Collier.
Yeah, and then they introduce
they-
Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer.
And I
No.
already knew.
Whoa! We have to acknowledge something. That was a real burp. Was that that one I can keep in. It's like, Sam fucking Rockwell is goddamn Justin
And who
Hammer.
is Sam Rockwell?
Anyway, Sam fucking Rockwell is Justin Hammer, and he's great. Sam Rockwell, he's the actor. He's up for doing his little dances when he's on there, and he does little dances.
Okay,
too.
no, his
And that
dances,
dance is
yeah,
great.
dances
His dances
on point.
His dances are
I'm like,
always great.
wow.
Every time he's doing it, every time he does them, fantastic.
And I knew I wasn't gonna like the
Sam
character.
Rockwell was originally what Marvel Studios wanted them for Iron Man / Robert Downey Jr. But John Robert, of course, said no, it has to be Robert Downey Jr.
Okay.
They made the right choice. Justin Hammer, though,
They did.
great. He plays his part well. It's like the kind of bumbling guy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. first saw him on screen, he started talking like, I have a feeling I'm gonna hate this character, and I don't remember this movie much, but I think he's the bad guy. The bad guy for the bad guy. But the more I saw him on screen and stuff, like, wow, I kind of like this character. I kind of like the character. The character that he is so like, wow, this dude is just...
He's very much...
He got a splash of swag,
you
a
can
splash
tell,
of annoyance.
You can tell he did not get to his position on brains. He got to it probably through inheritance and is just trying his damnedest to get there. So, he's the weapon expert. Tony's not impressed. And who else do they bring in? But James fucking Rhodes. And you know who it is? It's not Terrence Howard. It's Don Cheadle. And they have the best way to
introduce it.
I'm here. It's me. Let's get over it. And I was like, all right. I guess you're Rhodey now. Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes. He's there to read a sentence out of his 54-page report.
No, just one statement. Just one statement. Like, and like, hey, reading just a piece of a statement out of context.
This is what they call. This is what they call railroading, Collier. They're trying to.
And the senator is not happy.
He
thinks it gets 20.
They're like, all right, cool.
He reads it and then he reads some more.
Yeah, he's like,
and then some more. And then some more.
Yeah, he gives on. It's like, well, and Tony says he'll take the because Rhodes said he should be filtered into the circle of the military, and he said he'll take Secretary of Defense. A reference to when Tony Stark in the comics was Secretary of Defense of the United States. Yeah.
Well then,
there it is. I mean, if anyone to do it, I would say that. But anyway, so guess what? They said, well, we have information, we have pictures, satellite pictures of other countries attempting the Iron Man technology. And you know what Tony does? He shows that, hey guys, guess what? We know that LG phones aren't the future. Now we're going to flat screen phones, but a little bit more futuristic this time because that's what Tony Stark would have. Yeah. Now they've gotten up to the point like, oh yeah, iPhones are a thing. Because, man, let me tell you, when they were filmed in 2006, they weren't a thing yet. And then...
no, I just wonder that...
2006, 2007, yeah.
I just wonder, like, does Tony create all of this himself? Like, okay.
I guarantee you he does.
There's so, like, okay, I got this new phone, but no, I'm just going to, like, no, I'm a mad genius. Yeah. Like, he's going to tinker with it and just like, all right. And boom.
He takes
now I got fucking hard
he's
like...
He's hacking all their stuff and he's showing intense views. So like,
if you look on the screen...
Nope. Iran? Nope. Hey, is that just a hammer? And then... it's like, oh, that guy is dead. That guy survived apparently.
Also, I think someone put it out before either you or Justin
the Doctor Strange. That was me.
Okay, it was you. Yeah. So... We all thought during Civil War...
That it was Rhodey. It was not Rhodey. Because the director said it wasn't
that
Rhodey.
Guy.
Maybe. But
some Air Force pilot was tested.
Yeah, tested. Yeah, pilot was testing it and
broke
had a really bad spine injury that seems near irreplaceable. I mean, fixable. That looks like it. And like, yeah, because his front is where his back should be. So, yeah. So, Tony starts saying, like, listen, no one's going to have it 5-10 years. Hammer Industries 20 years. No one's gonna have it. You can't have my suit. You
can't have the suit because the suit is me. Getting the Iron Man
but
suit.
You're all welcome. I have single-handedly privatized world peace. Thank you. And everyone stands up and cheers because you know why? Because Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark and he's great. Anyway, Mickey Rourke sees this on TV and he's still not happy. He's getting tickets to the Monaco races, but we'll get back to that later. Put a pin in it, Colin. Anyway, Tony's back at home and he's just being Tony Stark, man, and people aren't happy about it. He thought it went over well, but it was like, no, it didn't. But also, there's this other thing going on, right, where he's dying. He's got his blood toxicity level is going up to the palladium poisoning. I'm pointing it out now, Collier. I know. Listen, if I can wrap certain scenes into other scenes, because we gotta get this video going, man. We can't be here.
And boy, let's talk about how rapid this was. When we first started the movie, it was like 9%, and now it's like 50% already.
It was 18%, and now it's at 24%. Okay, it wasn't 54. It's not 50 until he gets to the party, the Monaco. At the party, he's like at 89, I believe, or like close to 98. He's just because the Iron Man suit accelerates the poisoning.
But he hasn't been in his. Oh wait, no, never mind. He went through an Iron Man suit. Didn't. But anyways, we will get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
So, he was like, well. I'm dying. Hey, Pepper, you want to be CEO? Like, hey, guys, you want to be a CEO of a company? I've been thinking about some people, and you're the best one. They cheers.
Put some thought about it. And
they cheers, and he has a Barack Obama-style painting of Iron Man, which I said, yeah, I would put it up, too. I would definitely do that. I don't care if it's egotistical. That's great.
You know, all the signs were there too. Like he was like upset. Like, why did you sell like our collection? Like,
Our collection of art. He did not sell it. Donate to the Boys
Donated
of
it.
America.
yeah, donated. Like, well, do you have any idea of how much time I've put it into getting these things for you? I mean, it's not just your. It's our. In a way, it's kind of ours.
I mean, yeah, because remember before he left in Iron Man 1, she was asking him about some art pieces that he like if he wanted. He's like, what?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what she was like. I went through all that trouble. I went to all this trouble to
Just
arrange
need to
stuff for you,
donate.
and you're just like, whatever. He's like, it's a tax write-off. I need it. It's like, no, motherfucker, collect it. Anyways, now she's CEO. She needs to get his impression. Guess who comes in? Scarlett fucking Johansson.
Who?
And
I'm just kidding. I know exactly who she is. Black Widow.
Scarlett fucking Johansson. So, here's a little factoid that I have here for you.
Factoid.
Just kidding, man. To prepare for her role, Scarlett Johansson trained for 6 weeks before the movie started principal photography in the entire 6 months of the shooting of the movie. So she trained for 7.5 months for her role. She also...
Does it say anything about her like being a model when Tony was looking through her files and trying to figure out who she is?
No, I think those were taken from the movie. She might have actually just taken just modeled some things because that's what actually, especially attractive ones like Scarlett Johansson. But she had dyed her hair red before even getting Natasha Romanoff because she wanted the role so badly.
Wow.
She wanted to play the role. She was like, no, I'm getting this role. Like Emily Blunt was up for it. She was like, no,
I'm getting it.
Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. That name sounds familiar. Emily
Sounds
Blunt.
familiar.
It's rough being another person in those movies. You guys saw Live That Repeat, aka The Edge of Tomorrow or whatever?
Nah.
Cool, never mind. I don't know what else you would know her from. I don't.
Wait. Matt Damon?
Nope. Tom Cruise.
Okay, that's right. That's that badass. I know of it, so I'm guessing the female protagonist in that, or
Yes.
female somewhat love interest.
Yes.
Okay.
So they are there, and Tony has a boxing ring in his house apparently.
Oh,
Did you look her up?
Yeah.
No,
Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for helping me out.
Yeah, no problem.
I was like, I don't have time to explain the scene.
Yeah, so I can definitely see freaking.
I can't see her as Black Widow.
I do, but I see Scarlett Johansson more.
Yeah.
I would.
But anyway, so
You know what? I honestly thought that Scarlett's natural hair was red.
yeah, and you would think that because it was that for so long, Collier.
Uh-huh.
She did it before the movie. Or you got the part. Before casting was done, she's like, dyed the hair red. All right, guys, I'm here. He's like, but we know I'm here.
I'm here.
So she's there, and she's from Legal. She needs to get the impression. She steps into the ring, and one of the best scenes in any MCU movie, one of the funniest scenes, is the cut to him, cut to her, cut to him, her, him, what, her, nothing. It's like great. It's like,
huh? Like what?
like what? That's it.
I'm like, what's going on here?
That's up, and fucking so he goes Pepper. He's like, I want her as my assistant. No, like she's like, she's a very potential expensive sexual lawsuit. She's from Legal. Absolutely not. I need an assistant, and that's the way I feel like she's the one. No, and he got left in the ring with Happy.
Teach how to box.
He's like making some very sexist comments, some little typo, little. It was like, all right, man, you
All
know
right,
you're
dude.
asking. You don't even know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. He reaches for the back, doesn't even touch it. Reaches for the back, whoop, whoop, block it, and it's like. Oh, Happy, and this is when the rest of the movie became a dream for Happy because he died in that ring. Soul knocked out of him.
Tripped.
Yeah, tripped into the next dimension where you were so alive after that. Anyway.
All right, steps out the ring, takes his stuff,
Ding, ding.
gets out, and then Tony's like,
I need your
want
impression. Also, like, no. Oh, yeah.
oh, here you go.
There it is.
All right. I want one. No.
Great. And now, guess what? We're at the fucking Monaco. It's a race somewhere in, I think Monaco's in France. I don't know. Collier,
Spain.
Help me out. Spain. Okay, they speak French there for some reason, but I digress. Italy. They don't speak Italian. They speak French there. Someone Google. I don't know geography.
Hey Google. Where is Monaco?
Monaco is 6,058 miles away.
Thanks! Thank you!
You're welcome.
Anyway, so we're at the Monaco, and you know who else shows up in this movie?
Whiplash.
No, Elon Musk. The guy in the restaurant talking, he says Elon Musk. I was like, Elon Musk, was he a public figure? But apparently he was. So Elon Musk, when Tony started Elon Musk, he remarks admiration for Musk's fantastic Merlin engines, which are the
It's in
propulsion.
Europe. A city in Europe.
I know it's in Europe.
And France Mediterranean coastline.
All right,
I'm
so that's why they're
guessing
speaking French. Okay, anyway, so
Yeah.
Merlin engines, which are the propulsion engines SpaceX uses on their Falcon series of rockets.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
When Tony Stark meets Elon Musk, he remarks admiration for Musk's he's got a better last name. Fantastic Merlin engines, which are the propulsion engines SpaceX uses on their Falcon series of rockets. Musk replies that he is considering a concept for an electric jet, in the concept that he began revisiting in late 2015 and early 16. So yeah, it's a concept of a real jet. I'm not sure they ever finished it, but it is there.
But I don't think electric jets can actually work though.
What?
But no, electric jets. I don't think that would necessarily work.
They said the same thing about cars too.
Electric cars, yeah, that could work.
No, they said the same thing about those cars. Can work. They won't work. They said that like 30 years ago. Now what? Elon Musk proving them wrong. SpaceX, Tesla, come at me, you sluts. Technology. Magnets, bitch. How do they work?
Science, yeah.
So, Tony's there, and he has Scarlett Johansson as his
Bodyguard.
Not bodyguard. I guess apprentice. Assistant. And much to Pepper's dismay, and she's not happy. But you know who else is there? It's
Justin fucking Hammer.
And that one reporter chick from the first
For the,
movie.
yeah.
She's like, she did quite a spread on Tony a couple years ago. I mean, 6 months ago. Yeah, she wrote the piece for me too. There he is. Collier, that's your penis joke right there. Happy?
Yeah.
Happy? So you got that one in?
Yeah.
Which I'm saying was like, what's that improv? Please be improv. Please tell me. I didn't find anything about it being improv. I was like, that seems like something he would just put in there, and they're like, Favreau, does this work? And he's like, fuck yeah, that works. And then keep that in. They make me fucking put S.H.I.E.L.D. in this movie. We're going to do this one.
Anyways.
So, Tony, he goes to the bathroom. He excuses himself from the conversation that Justin Hammer is annoying him with. And he goes up, his blood toxicity level is up again, Collier, and it's not good. He's 50% palladium poisoning.
And then he looks in the mirror with a sweaty face and says,
About ideas. And you know what it is? To go F1 racing.
And
now,
you know
let me tell you.
He says, what's the point of owning your own car if you don't drive it?
Yeah.
And let me just say, that suit that he's wearing, badass. I want one. I want two.
The suit or the driver out?
The driver outfit.
Okay, I want to say the suit. I mean, also suit badass. So, yeah.
It's a little too... No, it can fit me. Yeah, I'm a little, downplay classy. But no, that racing outfit though, man, 10 out of 10.
So he's going there, driving very match, spikes his helmet. But yep, Tony's going to go there, and guess who else on there racing away? Tony, I don't know how he's keeping up with all these guys. He's like, man, Tony must be driving really fast on the California highways.
We all saw him driving.
Racers go much faster than any racers on
it's all the same. Like, as soon as you get the feel of, like, how fast these cars move, it's like, oh, I got this.
No, it's not.
No,
if you're doing that, you are diminishing that achievement that every one of those racers do, and I will not stand by it, sir.
No, I'm just saying.
I will not stand by there. You sit there and force a motorsport of it all.
Once you figure out the feel of a motor vehicle, okay, yeah, it's going to feel this way. It turns that way. It goes that fast in this acceleration rate. I got this.
In a race?
First
time you're in one of these things that are next to a fucking jet? Absolutely not. I wholeheartedly disagree. But that's not the point of this movie. They're racing, and guess who walks on to
Whiplash
himself, Ivan Draco. And he got these whips. It burns off his costume. Looks cool. They shot this in HD, which they kind of did because they wanted to use IMAX cameras, but then Favreau said, "Nah, the effects won't look good in it, so we're not going to do it." Good call.
Good call. And then,
It looks badass moment, and he's going up there. And let me tell you, this guy has some great reaction time because these cars are doing well over 100.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Yaka.
He just keeps hitting them.
Just freaking.
And let me tell you, it goes on a little bit too long, this scene. It's like, if he could have done like maybe 2 less cars, it's like, I get it. These things cut through cars.
Yeah, and then
Tony comes around the corner.
Pepper sees it, and hey, where's Happy?
I need Happy. Well, she already did that part, but then Happy's there, he's like, let's go.
Let's go.
Got the football. So, they get on there, and Tony's car, gets hit. And Tony, he goes flipping around, and Ivan Draco, he's like, my target has arrived. Meanwhile, Happy, let me tell you how good a driver Happy is.
Oh my
god. Able to drive against these cars and not get, I was like, what is happening?
I want his training. Happy, most underrated. Probably the most underrated character. I mean, like,
the most underappreciated director of them too.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, like, I forgot all the cool stuff that Happy did in Iron Man 1 and 2, and watching him.
Well,
like,
1 not so much. 2, yes.
Okay, 2, yeah, and this.
So anyway, getting Happy's fight onto the track against F1 drivers, dodging and weaving it is like, wow, how the fuck are you able to do this?
Whatever training he has, I want it. And also, that's what I was trying to say earlier, much underappreciated and underrated, because the last time I remember seeing him, like, prominently, was in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's just like, it's ironic. He's grumpy all the time, but his name is Happy, so I don't get it. Because I forgot that he was in Iron Man 1 and 2. I don't remember he's in Iron Man 3.
He is.
Okay, but, like, that was
not
like...
directing it. Just acting.
Just acting it.
Yeah.
So, like, that was just, like, my impression of the Happy from Homecoming. Like, oh, just, like, this grumpy guy who just works for Stark and whatever. Some new guy. But no, he's done.
Yeah.
That's done, and that's pretty awesome.
Actually. So, Tony Stark is there, and he's dodging from Ivan Draco. This guy who can hit F1 cars going 100 plus miles an
Apparently
hour.
can't hit his
this
turn.
man lying in front of him. But, okay. Sure, maybe that hit on the back of the head and really knocked off his head. Like, oh, I can't get concussion. Tell the truth. So there, he's dodging and weaving. Tony jumps on the side of the explosion, and here comes Happy, rams the shit out of this guy.
And how is he not dead?
He's from Russia. They build him tougher over there. So, you not see his abs? His fucking muscles.
Yeah, pretty solid. Pretty darn solid. Yeah.
Big dude. Just,
big
all
dude, very big.
Very big man. Anyway, they're like, they're about to leave. It's like, you guys just murdered someone. You're about to just leave, okay? That's
Yeah.
weird. No, Quacka takes the door. Okay,
Quacka?
hit him again. Oh, hit him again. Teal's still alive for some reason.
Just freaking slicing his car in pieces. He's like,
That's-
give me the suit. Give me the suit. Give me the bucket. Give me the bucket. All right, fine. Finally gets a box and
Step
Choo-
into it. It's like
the
one of those-
longest. Well,
No, it's not.
It's not. No, it's not. It's
the long
not.
one. The first one.
First one was really long. But as but my bad. But like, for that entire time of that happening,
You're asking yourself, why isn't Ivan hitting him? Yeah, okay, here's the thing. I feel like the transformations are more for us as an audience. It's like,
Yeah.
'cause I'm pretty sure Tony's not sitting there for 5 minutes while ching, 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 ching. Like, I'm pretty sure it's quicker than that in actual time. It's like, but it's for us to see how cool it is. Like, why Transformers in their movie, even though they're shitty, why they transform so quickly? But the first time, it was
still like poof.
because so it's like it's cool for you. And like, man, it would be cool if any of those parts actually match up to the vehicle you were. But I digress.
Looking at you,
Tony,
Optimus Prime.
any of them, anyone. Anyway, so Tony is there, and he's in his Iron Man suit, and he starts shooting, and guess what? It's not working entirely his way. He's slapping away. It's like, knocks off, like, oh, he's using my tech. That's what's going on with this thing. Excellent. And then he starts blasting. Nope, he's knocking the blast left and right. And then he does it. He's a little shocky on the face.
I can take zit.
Shout out to Lilo and Stitch. Anyway, so he's and then you're like, all right, cool, wrap him up.
If I can't get you far, I'll get you up close.
Wraps him and then bop, knocks him out.
No. So he bops him and then he flips him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that the bop enough would just be enough to like freaking.
It probably was, but you know what? This guy got hit by a car 18 times. Good measure is worth it. All right, like make sure he's down. Let's do that, and then you take off and you rip the suit. You're like, all right, cool. Now it's dead. And guess what? He's still conscious, by the way.
Yeah,
like, how tough is this man?
I think Tony was going.
I think Tony
was just going. It was like a little rough tap. Like
Happy was not. Happy was not.
Happy was going for blood.
Yes, Happy hit him with a car 5 times in a row.
And Rolls
Royce. Inuyashiki.
Inuyashiki.
I asked. Me,
did it.
Okay, anyway.
Inuyashiki.
So,
Rolls Royce. Ha! I did it!
Cool, there you go. Congratulations, everyone. We finally fucking did it. So here come the police finally, 18 years later. Where were they when this man was walking onto the track? I don't know. But here they are now. They pick him up. They drag him away. He's laughing.
You lose.
You lose.
You lose. You lose.
Oh, and Justin Hammer also saw this on TV.
And
TV.
he
It's like,
is getting a hard on.
I've got an idea what to do with
He's
this guy.
getting the biggest erection that you can see from the moon. Like, man.
The moon.
The moon.
All the way from Monaco, 6,358 miles away.
That's a Google joke.
That's what we call back in the industry.
You remember that number?
Yes, because it pissed me off that much.
Lord.
How far is it? This is how far it is. Not literally, you dumbass machine. You're supposed to be smart. But anyway, so Tony Stark, he's in jail, and for some reason, he can just go see the man who tried to kill him. But whatever. That's, I guess, how they do things in Monaco. And so Mickey Rourke is there, and he's in his underwear. he's like, they start talking, and Tony's.
No, he's telling him like you're, stolen technology. It was my family.
You're
frauds, and if you can make God bleed, you could like lose faith in this, that, and the other. Psychological game and stuff.
It's not psychological game. It's like he's not the idol you put him on. He's not that person who worked with that pedestal. I'm going to tear him down. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go after him. So you always see he's not invincible. Yeah, it's like no one's fighting because they're afraid of what Iron Man will do. It's like, nah, fuck this up real bad. Why do I want world peace? Well, his dad was mean to my dad. I mean, but his dad did him deported, so I mean that's something else too. But still, world peace over the legacy of your dying father. I mean, yeah. And when you think about it, it's like, I mean, but of course that makes it a little bit more personal because it is your father. I don't know. So here we are. Mickey Rourke, he's like, I win. He's like, did I lose? But we're like, well, I mean, you're in prison, so I mean, you kind of did. So Tony Stark, he's flying back. Pepper, not happy.
The palladium in your chest.
Palladium poisoning.
People did.
People would die.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke's great.
And then they're flying, and then
Tony was gone for like 3
hours trying to make some food.
He didn't want to go home. You know why? Because he's dying, but he can't save the Pepper because Tony's not the sort of guy. He can't just say like, "Hey, there's something wrong." He has to have you figure it out because he doesn't like looking like he's weak or depending on people. Like,
we forgot something too.
What do you mean?
Back when he was checking for his blood back in his house a while back, he was changing his thing and pulling out the really bad-looking chip.
The Hershey's cookie?
Hershey's
chocolate bar? That's what
boy, man, like, what? Like, okay, when I saw it for the first, I just thought it was, like, burnt and rusty. No, I think that's, like, just been covered in its, like, clotted blood. Either way, that is bad.
I mean, that's where the Pulliam poisoning is coming from because it's leaking into him because it's burning out. That's the only thing that can sustain the arc reactor, and that's the best thing. And it's like, even that is still not working. Yeah. I mean, I covered it pretty well with saying he's dying. But, I mean, we can go into the specifics about it. He's turning into a Borg. You got to see all those marks onto his...
Yeah, the freaking... what do you call it?
The high-tech...
high-tech crossword puzzle. Also, I don't think that's how veins work. But I'm guessing when you get palladium poisoning, I guess that's what it does to you.
It's not just your veins. It's all the blood. It's everywhere, man. Yeah. It's palladium. That's for your blood. Anyway.
That would be a pretty cool tattoo. Just like to have, like... I think I actually might. So
Mickey Rourke's in jail, right? And then he's sitting there in his cell, and you know who walks in?
Some guy.
Some dude who looks exactly like Mickey Rourke in the same building and everything. Well, not exactly like him, but built enough like him that if he was burned into an explosion that's about to happen in like 15 seconds, that he wouldn't tell the difference. So, and they got the same number suit and everything. So Mickey Rourke knows what to do, which is to beat the ever-loving fuck out of this man who just walked in. And he sets the bomb off in his potatoes that he got earlier and then walks out of his cell. And then this guard, who I guess this guard is new, sees a prisoner walking down.
Hey, what are you doing out of yourself? Get back into yourself.
Why did you wait to get so close? like Mickey Rourke, all right, cool, just gotta knock you out. And just keep going. Cool, that's some good explosions. Bam. Alarm's going off.
How is he? Okay, so this is the second time it's happened to him.
What?
He had 2 fireball explosions behind him. He's just walking away. How did he get 2 of them within a span of 15 minutes?
I mean, listen, man. Sometimes you're Mickey Rourke and they just happen around you. All right? He walks down the street. Explosions just happen behind him. he can't help it.
No, like he was walking towards 20 that one time, and then the cars just happened to see him, and they like try to hit the brake, and then.
Well,
boom,
by the
boom,
way, I was
boom.
like, what? When? Someone was leaking fuel because there's no way that sparked that quickly.
yeah. And the second time, that like I'm just gonna catch like you.
Well, I mean,
you wouldn't know how big that.
The first one, he's dedicated on. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm killing this guy. The second one, he knows it's about to happen. So I'm pretty sure he's like, he's not going to flinch or something. He knows it's about
also
to
by the way, okay, back to the whole Monaco scene when he's like, okay, that specific scene where he's walking with a fireball, I am pretty sure that they just edited him. Like
You wait, Collier. You're telling me they didn't put him on a track with actual race cars and explosions?
No, I'm just saying like
yes.
I'm just saying like how bad it was. It actually looked like the explosion was practical rather than just CG'd him in it.
Well,
as opposed,
yeah, that's how it works.
but as opposed to like having him just like walking in front of a green screen. That's what it looked. It was
it's
bad.
It's green screen.
It looks so terrible. He doesn't look real.
It's green
The
screen.
explosion looks more practical than him.
It's green screen. It happens, Collier.
Yeah, it looks.
Listen, Collier, they are one of the few who managed to get that background green can actually look better than a front green screen, all right? Listen, you gotta give them credit where credit's due. Well, I'll cut to Thor Ragnarok when they're sitting on that cliffside and you're like, wow, that is fake. That is just like, yeah, that's bad. That looks faker than Asgard somehow. I don't know how you made it that one, but you did it. But anyway.
You gonna be okay?
He's going down. He gets captured by some guards, but they're not actual guards. They're fucking Justin Hammer's
guards.
Yeah.
Well, paid
guards. They're his. They get paid by someone to do something. You're Justin Hammers. All right. That's how it works. All right.
Yeah.
And they cut, and he's in this stark white hangar, and he's got the jet and the dinner going. And he's like, my friend. He's doing the whole spiel, and then he's not even sure if Mickey Rourke speaks English, which I think, hey. Figure out some information about him. Maybe get a translator in there. If he doesn't speak English, at least you're covered. Because he had the entire spiel. He had a good business pitch, and he's like, "I'm not sure if this guy's understanding me yet," because he's just sitting there looking at him. And let me tell you,
Appaloosa.
Phone call. Sorry. Wishy.
Moshi.
Nothing with my friends. What happened?
recording, but I mean,
Oh,
or
what are you doing?
whatever.
You're home? How was it? What happened?
So that freaking green screen
Oh,
effect,
okay.
though.
It's crazy. Listen, man. There's a reason he didn't want to shoot that scene in anything in IMAX. He's like, that effects aren't going to hold up with this. He was right.
And also, watching this on freaking Blu-ray on my screen.
Yeah? What? You good?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, man.
What?
Anyway.
Also, watching this movie on Blu-ray as opposed to 4K. Apparently, no 4K was available anywhere. Watching that on my freaking 4K TV, I am seeing just all the fuzziness everywhere. So much fuzziness on Pepper's face. So much fuzziness on the Iron Man suit. So much fuzziness in the general background. Just fuzzy. Just good
Cool.
Lord fuzzy.
So here's the thing about fucking
Fuzziness?
the comedy in this movie and why it's great.
Great.
Understated joke that you have to look at it and then you get it, but they don't call attention to it, and that's why it's a good joke.
What's the
Justin
joke?
Hammer has that shitty fake spray on tan shit all over his hands.
Wait.
He's just been goes back to that seat and look at it.
Wait, his
And
hands.
on his hands, it's all orange.
Yeah.
That's the shit. You can see the white spot where he
Yeah.
missed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all there. It's just like, but you know, kind of like, I don't have time to tan. I'm too busy. So he's like, they do the fake spray on. There it is. It's just there, and it's like, that son of a bitch. That's a joke. I didn't even notice the first time. I didn't
Is
notice
it
that
joke?
joke.
What's the joke behind it? It's
It's shitty, Collier.
Oh, good
It's
Lord.
one of those shitty things. Collier, you see someone with that, they are a joke. That's the joke. Justin Hammer is the joke. There he is. We're going to do the fucking best villain / joke now, and it's going to be Justin Hammer #1.
Good Lord. What? Let's talk.
I'm just hoping and praying at this point, Collier. Just hoping and praying. So, Mickey Rourke understands, but he wants his bud.
Oh, you just want to work? Oh, just
I want my bird.
Oh, you
back
bird,
in
bird,
Russia?
bird, bird, bird.
My bird.
Okay, you get your bird.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I know,
Get this man a
let's go.
bird. Yeah, sure.
So,
Man, Justin Hammer, he does not listen at all. He just thinks he has an upper hand. Like, dude, are you not hearing this guy? He wants his bird. Like, okay, I'll get you anything. What do you want? I want my dog. Back at home, I want my dog. Like, okay, a dog. We'll get you a pretty dog. Like, no, dude. Boy, I want my dog.
Well, here's the thing,
back
right?
home, but I want my dog.
This man willing to walk onto the monocle trackway and then possibly do life in prison is like, I want a bird. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here, but whatever. It's like, yeah, he was going to not see the bird for the rest of his life. It's going to be fine. But whatever, now he wants the bird. So anyway,
He wants his bird.
His bird.
His bird.
His bird.
Bird.
And people are not happy because now, guess what? Tony said they're like, no, we're going to technology, 5-10 years, 20 tops. Guess what? Someone had it yesterday. And Rhodey goes to the house. He's trying to get the military off his back. He goes downstairs. What?
The guard.
The guard.
That was all in my face.
What?
The National Guard.
No, not the National Guard yet. That's at the party. We're before the party.
Oh, okay, okay.
Goes downstairs. Tony's just sitting there, and he's just drunk, I think, or just probably dying from the Pulliam poisoning.
No,
he's not
he
changed
died.
the thing yet. He's just sitting there. Yep, stumbles out the car. Tell me like, you got this in your body. This little
Come on,
Hershey
man.
chick.
You gotta do this by yourself, man.
He's
You
like,
need
listen,
help. Like,
I got a plan. You gotta trust me on this. Okay. His plan to get in that fight with Rhodey, have Rhodey take his suit. No, that was his plan because Tony can't cry for help. So now Rhodey would become Iron Man in that sense.
War Machine.
Before they called him War Machine.
I know.
You're just trying to fight me now. You're like, let me poke at this bear. They poke at the bear. He's already like 2 interruptions into this video, possibly 3, depending on that last one.
Someone's calling me. Just kidding. Just messing with you. Just to get him mad.
I know. I mean, I already saw your phone. I'm like, oh, you're still pointing at the bear. Dude, I already got so many pokes in. He doesn't need any more. If anything, the pokes should be done by me.
Fucking... Where are we now? We're going to cut to Justin Hammer's place because that's also Elon Musk's facility. Whatever. See, they're there and he wants some suits. And he's like, your software shit, sure, whatever. We got a deal. We're going to make you some suits. They're going to blow the fucking pants off the Iron Man crowd there at the Stark Expo. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, Iron Man's going to be like a thing of the past. These suits, this was the future right here. They're all bulky, and they are pretty much just cheap because Mickey goes up there and just rips the head off one. It's like, I'm pretty sure you can't do that to Iron Man.
They're $30 million each.
It's like, man, you make a lot of bad investments in. It was like...
$30 million. I think he said $30 million each.
A pop or something. Oh, it was something amount of millions is too much for it.
Yeah, for a single suit.
Just that's weird.
Yeah. So, anyways, he's...
Yep, he's there.
Let's check it out. Jelani, help me here. So after that scene, what comes in there? Is it the party time?
We're doing party time.
So Tony's doing something.
Pizza time.
Roman Nickenoff. No,
Roman Nickenoff.
Excuse me.
Roman Torchwick is at the party. Natasha
Black Widow.
Romanoff.
There we go. Good. What in the hell? The what?
What are you thinking?
Natasha Romanoff is there.
I'm just gonna call her Black Widow.
Or Natasha Romanoff, her name. She's not Black Widow yet.
I know, but to help me, because I probably will mix her name up with Roman something.
Ronan?
Why?
I don't know.
No, that's Guardians of the Galaxy. We'll wait till later. You stand accused.
Natasha.
Oh, and Endgame.
So.
And Endgame too.
Endgame?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw.
Ronan.
Yeah.
Ronan, yeah.
So he's talking to Natasha.
Yeah,
I'm guessing she's like.
Well, if you were going, is it last night on it? I mean,
also, let me just point out, like,
Also,
the weird chemistry between.
Listen, she's playing deep cover. That's what's going on.
Yeah, she is.
Black Widow. What do you think?
What would you do? Whatever I want with whoever I want, and it's like,
okay,
this part's about to be canceled real quick. I'm done.
Yeah, because he was just like, you should cancel the part.
Where are you
right?
from again? Legal. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, she does good with long red hair. I prefer that than.
I forgot this hairstyle she had. It's like, it's interesting to look.
It's better.
I'm not sure if I prefer it. I didn't like it as a blonde more actually too myself.
Really?
A blonde.
A natural blonde. She said natural blonde. So. Yeah.
So her in freaking
Infinity War. She's like, yeah, I'm done dyeing my hair for this movie. Like when Cap said, I'm done shaving for this movie.
Wait, is that what happened?
No, but I'm pretty sure it helped him. It was like, oh, I don't have to be clean shaven every. Yes, please. And fucking.
That's supposed to this disguise. Like they're all like off the grid.
And like this was like, can I please stop doing the accent? Like, sure, why not? We've been here too long. Paul Bettany's like, can I be at least a scene without the makeup? Please. Yes, sure, why not? It's just. So here we are. The party's happening. Tony's drunk as shit. Brody's coming up.
California.
Yeah, he's walking around in his Iron Man suit, which is the palladium poisoning.
Man, I'm like Tony.
Toner!
And Rhodey.
Obadiah Stane, still number 1 on the list. Hopefully he strays after this one, but we'll figure out.
We'll see.
So, Rhodey comes up and he's not happy. He's like, all right, cool. I talked down the guard. He'll be back in line within 24 hours.
I promise.
He walks in. He's in the Iron Man. Some people are filming him. It's like, are you fucking serious right now? I just got the phone. I'm about to go beat his ass in the suit.
Like, hey,
Deborah's like, I got this. Like, you better handle this or I will. She tries. Tony's like, nah.
Okay, no. Hey, it's okay.
Party's over.
She's right. Party's over. Well, at least for me.
It was over for me like an hour.
For an hour.
The party starts in
15 minutes.
And we're like, all right, cool. I'll take me 15 minutes to get into this suit.
Let's go. If anyone wants to leave, the door's right there. Boom.
And he starts blasting. And he's like, all right. Now he's in danger and he's full excellent.
Yeah.
Because like, someone start taking up their gun and just like just shooting places. It's like, that's not safe.
Yeah. And Rhodey's like, all right.
Excellent.
This ain't working. Going downstairs, get myself a suit. And just make sure that this thing is still okay. Cool. Sweet. All right.
You'll need 18 interruptions.
All right. Getting down, get this suit. And they're, blasting, having a good time. And all you hear is, all right, I'm only going to say this once. Leave.
Get out.
Or get, yeah, they were, get out.
Get out.
But no, like, man, the intensity on Road, like, I could have sworn the helmet was already on and his voice is just amplified. Mm-hmm. No, that was before the helmet was even on.
He's like, he's military.
He's military.
He's like, I'm going to say this.
Yes, sir.
You don't get to Lieutenant Colonel without knowing how to yell at people. That's just that's the nature of the job.
Yeah. It just comes. Man. Everyone leaves except for the DJ.
Yeah.
Yo, DJ, play my whatever.
You fucking beat my French accent.
And then what was it?
The fight scene is happening, and they're just wrecking this beautiful house.
Oh my god!
This beautiful
Malibu
cliffside home.
I love the fight, but man, it's like
this
is expensive. Come on,
you can afford it. But there are parts I like, and there are parts I don't like.
Yeah, what's up?
Part I like when Tony uses the weights as a bat.
Yeah, boom.
Like that's cool. What
cool.
I don't like is when they get to a point where they're just like,
bing,
bing. Like, why is this sock'em robots? Like, what's happening?
Bing. Also, so I'm pretty sure I've heard the boxing ring ding ding sound. I heard that
sure
like
that was in there
15 times. Like, all right, you got hit. Okay, you got hit.
Alright, so YouTube has a mind of its own. That's weird. I think Google knows I don't like it anymore, and now it's taken over my phone.
But yeah, I heard that boxing ring ting ting sound like every other hit, and man, they're just going at it. And also, like, you can tell that Road is definitely trained in hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
And Tony, he's just winging it. It's like, you know what? I've been in this suit for like
6 months.
6 months now. I know how it works.
Yeah.
Road, you just got, this is probably like his very first time getting into a suit. And how the heck does Rhodes even know how to use a suit? And how did Tony...
UI.
Huh?
The HUD's all over the place. He knows what to do.
And
it's
how
very
did...
intuitive. Tony probably, like I said, Tony wants him to take the suit. Probably made it very easy for Rhodes to do so. Like, that's why he has a code. That's why he can get into it. Because Tony has safeguards in place where people just can't break into his house and do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He wants Rhodey to take it, so he makes it easy for him to do so.
Yeah, and I was wondering about that too. Like, how the heck did he just like get?
Which is why after he's got his ass kicked, he doesn't go immediately to get his suit back. He's like, all right, cool, been successful. I'm gonna make some fucking donuts.
Oh yeah, because
anyway.
Rose eventually got a suit.
Yeah, Rose left. He's like, yeah, you can just go get that back if you actually wanted to, but he doesn't. He at no point makes an attempt to. He's in the Iron Man suit when he's eating donuts. He's just sitting there. He's like, I could. Yeah. So, here's the thing, right?
What's up?
DJ AM. That's the DJ at the party.
Also, the song like changes like 4 times.
What?
I think the song changes like 4 times. Which is
I
a pretty good smooth
man,
transition.
It'd be great if I was able to get to my Easter egg.
Okay, what's up?
Not Easter egg, but a little bit of it's a sadder thing too. So I was trying to get through it before you interrupted me. But here we are now. We're in this awkward situation. So DJ AM died as a principal photographer. He had raps, making this his last film project. During the end of the credits, the film is dedicated to him. It was a I know him and someone else had survived a plane crash beforehand, and there was also but it was for a drug overdose. That's what he was trying to get clean, and then he was struggling. It was clear when they were like doing the show about it, he was struggling, and then they found him in his apartment. Oof. Yeah. So we've been trying to do before you put that joke back in there, but here we are now. So what do you say about the song switching, or do you have anything for it?
No, like the whole transition of like whoever like DJ on point. It was really good. Started from Another One Bites the Dust to I don't even know the name of the song, but that cool electronic song at the end. But it was good. So they fighting and they finally get to the front where everyone is still there.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was gonna be gone. I just said get out.
They have to get the what do they call it? Chauffeurs? No. Guys who get the car.
Chaperones.
Valets.
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 That's what they're looking for.
That's not right. Valets. Wait, man. There are a lot of people at that party.
But no, it was good that like afterwards. Okay.
And they did the whole.
When Tony kicked his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just looked at people like they're all scared. They go, "Argh!" And then they finally run away because when freaking Rhodes come back, that's when they do the whole freaking
you want to be a hero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna take the suit and take the shot. And they do the whole thing.
Put your hands down. Come on, for you.
Blows up, and then guess what? Tony wakes up. He's probably sobered the fuck up after that point. And he looks around. He sees Rhodes walking away, and then.
And again. How does Rhodes know how to fly?
I mean, Lieutenant Colonel of the Air Force, I'm pretty sure he knows how to fly things. Like, this is how. Okay, got this. Okay. Like, cool. I mean, it's like you're explaining for the F1 car. Like, you just do it a little bit and you get it, man. That's how it works.
No, yeah. You're right.
I mean, I also just point and stick to him if you know if he's asked something like, so how does that work or whatever, because I know he's explained to Pepper that they're propulsion, they're not lasers but they're propulsion blast. So it's like propulsion blast. So I probably just propel myself off the air and use that to guide myself. Mm-hmm. Probably looked at the way Tony flies too, because Tony's not making it secret that he's Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
There it is.
I mean, come on, this isn't the weirdest thing that you caught me doing.
Jacking off. Hardcore.
There's nothing sexy about that.
Nothing at all. Anyway, so
Edie Who's.
So where are we at here?
I think we're cutting to Rhodes landing on.
Yeah, this is because it becomes a different movie after this point. So Rhodes is landing at the Air Force Base. They're all proud of him. The major from the first one is in there. Collier, did you recognize him?
I
he
did.
was there.
I recognize him.
We don't get used to him because he ain't gonna be much longer.
He's not.
He's thinking one more scene after this, and then he's gone forever. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean just like in this. I mean for the entire franchise, you never see this person again.
It's okay. He's done his part.
Yeah, he did his part. And then guess what? There's a motherfucking
back to
the donut shot.
Well, no, don't we gotta cut back to what's his face?
Mickey Rourke.
Oh, yeah,
he's
making his drones.
He's making drones, and it's like.
And here comes Justin Hammer, like, "Hey man, what are you doing? I'm in a suit. Does that look like a suit? Does that look like a suit? He's supposed to be the person in here.
Drones better.
Yeah. Like, why better? Come on, why not? People make mistakes. Drones do not. It didn't like
he's like he needs suits. We're like, all right, cool. Whatever, make the drones. They better blow the fucking pants off this expo. Then we cut to Iron Man. He's in a donut eating donuts, and that's where it is. And guess who walks on?
I'm
the
gonna have to ask you to step out the donut.
But one-eyed Nick Fury himself. It's Samuel L. Jackson.
Got a fun fact?
I do, but yeah. So when Marvel first hired Samuel L. Jackson to play the role as Nick Fury in the first 2 Iron Man movies, they wanted to keep it very secret. They actually drove Samuel L. Jackson's car onto the middle of the set, and they surrounded it with dressing trailers so that no one could see him get out of the car to get into character until Iron Man, the first Iron Man was released. They did the same thing for Iron Man 2. Like, we can't do that Just make sure people know he's here. And then he's here. Hey, what's up, Samuel L. Jackson? Even though they put him in the trailer, I'm pretty sure that's a disconnect between the marketing and the actual production.
Yeah.
The production, like, we gotta keep it secret. Marketing was like, oh, we got Samuel L. Jackson? Let's put him everywhere. Samuel L. Jackson not in that movie very much, but you with the amount of stuff you see with him in the trailer, you thought he would be.
Yeah.
You thought he would have been the replacement for Terrence Howard at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, what else was it here? Just let me figure out my notes. Samuel L. Jackson was promised that Nick Fury would be given more screen time by Jon Favreau. Jackson almost didn't return to play Fury due to the problems with the contract negotiations, but secured a landmark 9-picture deal to play Nick Fury. Not only in this movie, but in many other Marvel Studio productions.
So, Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Open Thor, no, not Captain America. Yep, Captain America. Avengers. And
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Age of Ultron?
Yes.
Age of Ultron. Okay, we got 7. We need 2 more.
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Okay, Infinity War and Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel. God dang, I do it every single time. Every time. No, because like
So
he started off as Captain Marvel.
There.
He went to Miss Marvel and became Captain Marvel again.
Tony apparently said he did not want to join the Avengers. His secret Boy Scout trip or whatever you call it. I don't know. Something happened.
Yeah, not as important to you as it was to Tony Stark.
Yeah. And like whatever. And then
here comes
Natasha Romanoff herself. The Black Widow is finally into the scene.
The perimeter is secure.
And he looks and said, "You're fired." Like, that's not up to you anymore. Like, yeah, Natasha's been working for S.H.I.E.L.D. the entire time. She was a spy. Deep cover. Who would have thunk? Then, like, they knew. They're like, she's attractive. Tony would definitely want to hire her. She played him for fools.
Played him for a sap.
Played
him like a fiddle.
A fiddle?
Can speak.
Nope. So,
Anyways.
They're like, well, he just took their time. You're like, you can just take your suit. They know he didn't take his suit. They knew what's going on there. He's like, well, we can see you're dying. Here's a little like, pick me up. It goes down a little bit. Like, give me this nose. I'm good to go. It's like, no. You got to figure this out yourself. Your daddy left you something. You might be out boy, but it ain't your daddy. So they're like, hey, you got to figure out how to save yourself. And we think Howard Stark knew how because he's the one who made the arc reactor with not Ivan Vanko, but
the father.
Something else Vanko. Mr. Vanko. The father Vanko. Father Vanko.
Father Vanko.
So it's like, listen, my dad didn't even like me. It's like, well, that's too bad. You're going to figure it out, boy.
You going to learn today.
So he leaves him some stuff at this house. We skipped over to his house because I like that scene where Coulson shows up and said, hey, listen, I will tase your ass and watch Super Nanny in the next room while you go to the carpet if you try any shit. Got me? Got it. Good. Like, get to work.
And hey, guess what? Tony leaves immediately, under his...
Not immediately.
I mean,
not
immediately.
They had some other situation going off in the Southwest that Coulson had to monitor too. Remember?
I remember that.
Happening. We'll get to it next
week. Wink, wink. I'm good.
So, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I guess we're going to cut over to good old Mickey Rourke. And he's pissing off Wesley Hammer some more. Guess what? He's like, oh yeah, they're only going to be able to salute and stuff. He was trying to bring the senator over, Gary Shandling.
Oh yeah, like,
hey,
a demonstration, or what was it? Demonstration in a... What was he saying?
I don't know, but they can't shoot or anything and could just wave and salute.
Just salute.
All right, cool, but they need to fly around and do things that are useful. He's like, nah, can't do it. Yeah, don't know how. So it just Hammer's there, and he's mad. And guess what he does? He takes his bird. He's like, oh, you like the bird now?
Oh, you like the bird now? Oh, okay, take the bird. No, take his pillows. And take his shoes.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? You think that he's like a really pissed off parent that doesn't know what to do with the child.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, it's like, I mean, that might work with like a 5-year-old, but this man served 15 years in a Russian prison. Taking his pillow was the least of his concerns.
Yeah, it was. It was.
He was like, sir, people die. He was like, he made it out. You see all those tattoos he had on him?
Tattoos for days, man.
Tattoos for days. And let me tell you.
He said, he had to go and do his thingamabobber, but I think we might have skipped over something. Oh, no. He's actually going to go on his way to the base where Rose is at, where they're dismantling
that's right. We skipped him up. He does that first and then comes here because he said, something big landed in my lap. So,
that's right.
Didn't matter. Right, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So well, whatever. He went to the base, jumped up the war machine suit as it's going to become. It's like he did all the other things. He's trying to sell them. He's doing his best pitches. And let me tell you, it ain't that good. But he's trying his best.
All up to the freaking ex-wife.
The ex-wife. The bunker. And bust that bunker under that bunker. If it was any smarter, they would write you a book and read it to you. It's like, so bad. Or like, I'll take it. What?
All of it.
All right.
Cool.
But let's see.
Actually, okay. During that scene, I actually thought they was gonna give Justin the Iron Man suit for these weapons in mass production for the military or the Air Force. I thought.
They're taking weapons from him. They're like, those are now.
Yeah, mine. So then we go back to where he's taking his stuff and not being happy, like just demonstration over simulation or what. Or I forgot what the.
So, okay, I brought up the tattoos earlier. I want to say something about that. A lot about Whiplash's identifying features were suggested by Mickey Rourke. He went to perform half the role in Russian and consulted with the characters. Consulted on the character's tattoos and gold teeth, as well as having a pet cockatoo. In fact, Rourke paid for the bird and the gold teeth out of his own pocket.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to be portrayed this way. I feel like it
was like, listen, those are all Russian tattoos. It was like, they gotta be. It's gotta be realistic, guys. I gotta have the tats.
So are those real tattoos, or they're just like really detailed?
They said he paid for the gold teeth and the cockatoo. He did not say anything about the tattoos. I'm pretty sure that's makeup.
Okay. So that bird is his though, right?
I
He paid out of his pocket.
I want my butt.
That is his butt.
Also, originally, Ivan Vanko had a Loki tattoo on his neck.
A Loki?
Loki. The film's producers feared it would have caused confusion to the fans who believe Vanko had so much of other villains in the same MCU. So the tattoo was removed in post-production using CGI. So it was still on there. But like they had already shot all the scenes and everything. It's like, this might confuse people. I mean, Thor was coming up next. But it's like, it might confuse people, so they got it off. Like, was he working for Loki the entire time?
Or was he just a big fan of his works?
Yeah.
Either way, it was a show that Ivan knows.
Ivan Drago.
Which just has some knowledge of the existence of Loki himself.
Anyway, yeah.
But wait, wasn't it just... They could have just, wiped it off.
The scenes were already shot, Colin, which they did for post-production. They were looking at the movie and it was like, this might confuse people. They're not going to go back and reshoot the entire movie for a neck tattoo. They'll CG it out, Collier. It's much cheaper than we have to bring Mickey Rourke and all the actors back because we had a neck tattoo problem.
Okay, yeah. No, I never even noticed the whole scene. I never noticed that.
The CG neck looks good, right? Yeah, don't notice it. And man, if only they could do that for Superman's baby mouth when they had in Justice League. We got to get rid of the beard. What do we do? Baby mouth it. That won't work. Can we just get Superman a beard? No. Okay.
What did they need? Henry
Cavill.
Henry Cavill for...
He was doing Mission Impossible.
Is he a bad guy?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I
want to watch it, but he looked badass. I'll tell you that. That beard, that man beard, and how fucking big and ripped he is, and he just walks up, he reloads his arm and just starts wrecking.
Wait, that was him in the trailer?
Yes.
Oh!
Yes, the big dude.
That was him!
Sir, there's a reason he plays Superman.
Alright, need to watch it now. I need to get that DVD. I need to get that.
Mission Impossible in review.
No! We're not doing that! No! Stop! We need more games.
Alright, sir. Now that you're back, you can do them. Now that you're back, the recording schedule is back on track. Here we are.
We can play Mario Party.
Yes!
I have Mario Party.
Congratulations.
I need to get it. I need to get it.
Anyway.
So, we went off on a tangent. I've lost our place. We were talking about tattoo. Oh, yeah, Mickey Rourke, he's done people. So, also, Tony has to go create a new element. He's going through all the files, and he's, gets a message from his daddy.
He goes to Pepper's office.
He goes to Pepper's office first, and then he goes to Mets. No, he doesn't. Because he goes there.
Oh,
and then
he leaves.
He looks at the Stark thing. And then
No. So he gets the stuff.
All right. So anyway, he
looking
goes
at the
there
files,
and
then he
gets a message
leaves
from his daddy. He's looking at the old recording of the Howard Stark intro to the Stark Expo, which probably financially sunk them back in time. Was like, why
I'm Howard Stark, and I would like to introduce you to my ass.
Let's show you my ass.
I'm like, wow, that is very Tony-like.
That's like
The apple does not.
That's where he gets it from.
Yeah, the apple does not fall very far. The apple doesn't fall very far from the tree.
There you go.
I got there.
You can cut the very out. That will help you. And that's the actual.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, like, everything that Howard's been working for.
Yeah.
It's all for his baby boy.
Yeah. Well,
He wouldn't understand when I was a kid, but now.
Not for his baby boy, but it's like for the future. Tony's just the one who will lead them into that age.
Yeah, because
he
was
knows,
limited by the technology
he
of his
looks at
time.
the kid and is like, this kid is probably as smart as I am, or if not smarter.
So
he'll be able to do this because I can't. I'm limited to the technology of my time.
Yeah.
Which must be the most frustrating thing ever. Like, I have all these ideas, but no one else has caught up, so we can't move forward yet.
Yeah. But hey, at least he got the arc reactor, and Tony just made it bigger. And then made it smaller.
No. It was already that big.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He totally made it smaller, and that's how he made it work. Like, no. But you can actually do something. He's like, he's going to launch an energy race that was going
Tony
to
Stark was able to make this!
Hey,
with a box of scraps!
So, Tony drives down to Peppers. Snuck by shield guard somehow. Maybe they're watching maybe they look at the coast and not looking at Tony.
Looking at the coast and freaking Colson is
Colson
probably
is Washington next.
Super Nanny.
Super Nanny's in the back. And then Tony's doing on the highway.
and he's gonna drive it all night long.
Yeah,
Well, this is all day long.
He walks. He gets some strawberries because the guy has watch. He's like, "Are you alright, man?" Yeah, sometimes. We believe in you.
We believe.
Goes to Pepper's office, and there's this really annoying thing in there. And I was like,
okay,
you know what? I was with Tony. I was like, can we move that? It is very distracting.
No, can't move it. I'm not having it.
That's like, guys up. No. Good power play back there.
Good, yeah.
Like, nah, it's not stopping. That's
Can I?
It makes you uncomfortable, and I like it.
Okay, guys, just like 30 seconds. All right, 29.
Like he starts training, and he's doing a very
27.
Tony thing. It's like he can't get his words out. He's trying to admit something. And
I swear, if you say "I" one more time, I'm gonna throw something. I'm gonna hit you with something.
It was like, well, he can't say I'm dying. Like,
dying, me, going to, pretty soon.
So, Tony Stark, right?
And then guess what? Who comes right behind
Who
him?
comes in, but Happy and Natasha Romanoff herself.
And guess what? I guess he lost both the kids in a divorce.
Yep, there it is. That's where I get that joke from.
There it is. There it is. No one likes the joke.
I like the joke. You know, Happy did like it, but he's like, I can't laugh at it.
I can't laugh at it though.
I'm sorry, man. I can't. I got you. I understood it. Can't do it. So, So then when they're in there and he asks her, does she actually speaks Latin?
He does reply in
Faleses sud rerum species, which translates to appearances of things are deceptive. There it is. Because she's a spy. There it is.
And she's like, wow, like, oh yeah, because Pepper
she immediately lies to him about what it means to.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a word for drive back in Latin, so I'm pretty sure that's not true. And it's not.
Yeah.
So yeah, there it is. And Tony, he's like, takes the strawberries, takes one, throws the rest in the garbage, but they don't all get there. There's like a whole ton just the wildest roll you'll ever hear in your life. And he's looking at stuff and he's like, all right, hold up. Oh, I never looked at it like that. Because it's probably something that he developed, so it's like, yeah, we'll do that again. Didn't even bother to look at what the Stark Expo looked like. He takes it back, he stuffs it into his Audi and goes back home. Jarvis scans it up. All right, throw the stuff away. He's like,
hey, what's that look to you?
Looks like a atom nucleus there. So, there's other stuff away.
Take away the parking lot.
They do a lot of hologram stuff. It's all cool. It's all
and then,
there it is. It's an element I can make. So you know what Tony Stark does?
I'm sorry, that's not like one of the coolest scenes to me.
Yeah,
We just-
okay.
So that
All
scene.
right,
Okay, do
so
you remember that toy?
I'm not sure
Do
if
you
you're
remember
feeling for your head as I am. Are you good at that range that he's doing? Okay.
Yeah.
So you remember that little ball toy that you expanded like in class? It's like
Yeah.
That's
That's
literally
exactly what I
he gets out of biggest guy like. It's so cool. Imagine there's a ball like that big for reals though. Like man, well you probably never get it open because like the weight on top would just like crush it back down. But still, that scene, awesome. I think I remember seeing that scene in the trailers too.
Maybe.
Was it in the trailers?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think I remember seeing like him doing like this in the trailer for like a split second or so. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll look it up on YouTube later. Anyways, he is in hardware mode now.
Yeah, he's like, all right, cool. I got a goal. Straight line. Blinders everywhere else. Don't give a fuck. Go in there. You know how it goes? He's wrecking this house even more. You thought this house was already destroyed? No. Tony's like, I need to make a particle collider. So I need access to all the power. I need to access to these walls. They need to be thrown around. Everything is like, guys, we are wrecking.
Back in business.
Hardware
Hardware mode,
mode,
let's
Let's go. Boom.
go. All right, whole complete. And he just working. Montage is going on. I am loving it. And here comes Coulson. Hey, just letting you know that.
Heard you breach your memory. It's like, dude, that was like 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
Like, stuff's going down. He's like, he looks like, where'd you get this? You know where this is? He's like, that's perfect.
No,
Bring
I
it
know
in.
exactly what that is. Give it.
Lift your back. Is that
Perfectly level. So when I saw that, I was like, is that like a toy model of Captain America? I mean, is that probably
You'll
like...
understand in 2 movies.
No. Okay, I know it's a Captain America shield,
Yes.
but
It is a prototype shield.
I didn't know it was I just thought it was just like a little fun thing that Marvel was like throwing. Oh, hey, Captain America, Marvel. I'm like,
I mean, it also was, but it's a prototype shield.
yeah.
Like, all the things like, we have to show art. I guess to do Captain America too. You have to establish Captain America's in this world. It's like, Captain America. Because they're not going to do it in Thor. It doesn't make sense there.
So at this point of time,
Yes.
has Captain America been found and thawed yet?
Don't know. I doubt it.
Because Coulson already knows like, what is this? Okay, he doesn't know what it is. All right, he's actually a whole lot dumb than it is. All right, cool.
He's like, what's that? Because Coulson, well, of course, in Avengers, he turned out a big Cap fanboy. He's like, what's that? You know what this is? He's like, perfect. He's like, it's all paperweight. It's like, okay, that's not what that is, but sure.
But sure, yeah, whatever.
Coulson's like, all right, cool. I'm about to leave. There's something happening in New Mexico. I gotta bounce. He's like, sure. He's like, we need you. Yeah, I know. More than you know. Not that much. Not much, actually.
All right, bye, dude. Back to my hardware.
Cool.
And he's making it, and he finished.
I do see actually where the Mickey Rourke stuff happened, and then, yeah. So Tony, he starts a particle collider, and he has laser beam, and it is lighting up his house. He's got to get that grip, and it's just, it's like,
So,
oh man.
so during this scene, okay, no. So the prism is here,
Yeah.
and the thing that he needs to, ignite is over there.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's gonna have to turn it from here out to there.
I already know what the answer to your question. Why isn't it already pointed there?
No.
What?
Why didn't he just move that from here to a shorter distance so he wouldn't have to turn so much?
It has to be at a particular angle, Collier. That's why.
A particular
A
angle.
particular
Anger.
angle.
Could have swore I heard you say anger.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, that's the scene that's seeping out of me at the moment and at all times, but specifically right now. But no. So anyway, he has a little triangle thing, and guess what? Now, there you go. Triangle thing, and it's a new element. What?
Congratulations.
You created a new element. Cool. Excellent. Let's start.
And
some
guess
testing.
what? Phone call. Oh,
Guess what? It's Mickey Rourke, and he hung the guards. Like, you see them just in the back. I was like, that's fucking dark. Like, so Disney did bite him at this point, right, guys? I knew that it. Like,
Also, there's like 2 hangings in this entire movie.
what?
There's 2 hangings.
Yeah, but the other one's still alive.
Yeah.
The other one got hung like this, so he's not choking. He's not.
Yeah.
He can breathe still, just like
Just-
I can't
just-
move.
Yeah. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So he's like,
Trying to trace a call, didn't do it,
Yeah.
but got pretty
he
close.
rang. It's like, listen, man, shit's about to go down, and I'm about. You're like, your legacy's in the fucking dirt, boy, and I can't wait to watch you burn. Anyway, so cut to Tony Stark doing like test. We'll do the test live. We'll go. Tastes like coconut metal.
And
It all reverts down, and then so then we go to the Stark Expo. Guess who's there?
Justin
Hammer
Hammer
doing a dance on
the
stage.
nice little man. Okay, so I rewound and watched that scene 3 times. You know what? I hate the way I wasn't gonna. I like the character, but I don't like. I know you're the bad guy now, and I just don't like your attitude. But I still like you because of that. And just for you doing that little jive all the way to your microphone, I'm like, I don't know if you knew how to do this before this movie was even in production,
that's the thing Sam Rockwell does, and that's the dance he does to get into character.
To get into character.
Yes.
So was he?
A lot of movies he's just dancing.
So was he getting into character for that scene?
Yes. Yes. It's so good.
Oh my god, it's so good. I'm like, dang, I want to learn how to do that. I need to learn how to do that. It was so badass. I love it. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Now he's, presenting to the people like, hey, we're advancing technology and whatnot. Make a little weird joke.
He's trying.
He made a dry joke. He made one dry joke. A few people laughed. I forgot what it was. But anyway, let's get to the meat.
You can hear the in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, let's get to the meat. Let's get to the meat of this. He presents his drones. Starting with the I think it's like the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, and also, if you guys were paying attention, they were actually playing the military branch's songs. That sounds pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So
and also designs pretty cool. It's very appropriate. I enjoyed it.
They got Air Force, they got the Navy, they got the
Army,
and the
Marines. And then they said, also saving the best for last.
That's how you do it.
Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes
in the
War Machine.
And
Look at
Dex the fuck out.
Man.
It's like, this is just a big beefy iron.
Just
it's like War Machine is correct in his description.
It's like if
they do the salute and everything's like, everyone is cheering, like, fuck yeah, this
is how you do it. I mean, at that point, I was kind of like curious, like, all right, I could get behind this too.
Because she was impressed with like the drone she had shirt, and she saw Rhodes was like, what the fuck, Rhodes? Dude, come on, him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Freaking what's her face and
Natasha
and Pepper were
they went there because Natasha's still deep undercover.
Deep undercover.
Deep undercover. She has to observe Mr. Stark and Stark Industries and what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
So, then guess who comes in? But Tony Robert Downey Jr. Stark himself.
Great entrance, but I mean, like it literally seemed like to everyone else it was scripted.
Yeah.
Me, when I first saw it, I thought it was scripted, kind of for a split second, scripted within the script.
Okay, I was like, Collier, you know this, right?
No, I mean like for the whole presentation, it was
yeah.
like when I first saw it, like, okay, that's cool. Like, oh wait, no, that's right. He's warning, and Rhodes is like, I have it, dude. I can't trust it. Like, come on, just put him for like 5 seconds.
Jack is alive. He's like, I didn't hear what? Yeah. Where is he? Who? Wait, wait, man. Where's Ivan? Who?
Who?
And then guess.
And then Rose is like, hey,
I'm looking at my shit. It's like,
is that you? No, that's not me.
Like I'm locked. Like yeah.
Hey, I'm locking on to what? To you.
And then it's like, Tony, what else? To what? The one person he was pointing is gonna be entire time.
We got people here. We gotta go. Gotta go right now. All right. And then
it's outside. Damn, and the Air Force spots go, and everything else is like people are like running now. And let me tell you, they busted that glass ceiling. It's like, there's some injuries. A lot of glass falling onto people.
Yeah, injuries. I mean, like, not even this is gonna.
I mean, yeah, your arm's still cut, but I mean, it's better in your head, I guess. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be there. Hate to be there first seat row. But anyway,
yeah, because you would be the last one out.
So yeah, they're flying around everywhere, and fucking shit's blowing up, and it's just a
hell of an air.
I mean, it's a big action scene, but it's like also like one thing's like, yeah, this is where the third superhero movie thing is like the third act. That dreadful third act, and here we are. We're
2.5 actually.
What?
2.5.
2.5 what?
Act. Oh Oh no, yeah. The third act, yeah. I was thinking because like the third act would be like the final fight, but this is not the
third act section. This is This is where everything's going down.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that felt kind of rushed. Okay, and it's a lot of action, a lot of explosion things happening. And it's like, man, it's like they're trying to get control of the drones back. He's like, I don't know what happened. It's like, then Pepper and Natasha come up and he's like, what's happening? I don't know what's going on. I got this under control. Then Natasha's like, okay, I'm done with this deep cover bullshit. Takes his arm, nearly breaks it. Like, where is he?
Where is he?
Bad. It's like, what's going on? It's like, he's at the facility. She leaves. She's going under. Happy you're with me. He's like, well, I'm not. What are we gonna? It's like, all right, cool. Then I'll drive. It's like, no, I'm driving.
I'll drive.
All right, let's go.
All right, cool. As I thought, you want to get
like, all right, cool.
Scissor leg kick to the floor again.
It didn't take that long to work him like a fiddle. Just reverse psychology. I'll drive. Never mind. I'll drive. Like, okay,
there
cool.
you go. That's it.
Tony's flying around, this stuff's still blowing up, cool. And then she's changing in the back seat, cool. We're still going there. We gotta have something to do. At one point, Tony saves little kid. Tom Holland has since confirmed that was Peter Parker himself. But the problem with that is that it's Tom Holland saying it, not except producer saying it. It's just Tom Holland saying it. So people are like, yeah, it was Peter Parker. And Peter Parker at one point heard them like, yeah, sure, I'm busy with Fox. I don't have time to worry about who Tom Holland said Peter Parker was. I'm trying to figure out how to fit the X-Men into this universe now. All right.
So at this point, we just got to accept Tom
sure,
Holland's fan.
Whatever.
Fan,
I don't have time to look
canon.
over the timeline. Cool. Like.
So yeah, as far as we're concerned, that is like the
Peter
proper
Parker.
fan canon.
It'd be appropriate for him. Like maybe Uncle Ben took him there too.
Okay. Yeah.
You do that. It'd be around the time he would still be alive.
Yeah. Definitely, most definitely.
So then, Tony's still flying around, and Natasha, she's at the facility.
The other branches of the drones are actually being
stay.
activated.
What?
The other branches of the drones are being activated. And
They're all just going out.
They're not even like shooting
They're
for
just breaking everything.
I mean, like they start to shoot at him, but like, okay, you know what? That's right.
Literally
his legacy.
Literally anything here.
Anything in everything.
Yes.
So Natasha's going to the facility. Gets stopped by one guard. Happy got some, and Natasha has the other 12.
Yeah, she's going down there. She's knocking fools out. This is where you see her Kradon really start its performance into the MCU, where she's doing the lizard kick. She's knocking fools back and forth. She's sliding around. She's doing her poses while she's like, knocking people out. He's using her gadgets, shocking guys. She hung some guy to some poor guards in the ceiling. Like, I just work here. All right, I didn't ask for this.
And freaking just maced the last guy.
Yeah, just walking like, oh, come on, I'm busy. Mickey Rourke sees him on camera and he's like, uh-oh. He's like, all right, gotta leave. He's been making a suit in secret this entire time, apparently. No one saw the giant Ironmonger 2.0 suit, but we'll get back to that later.
Also, he was working on like a really, really big long whip at one point. When he was talking to Justin Hammer at one point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gotta learn to the things go.
That's right, he said that.
Yeah, because Justin said it to him and he said it back to him. Immediately said it wasn't even...
It wasn't even later on.
It should have been a later on thing.
Yeah, it should have.
Like, immediately. It's like... I mean, that's not a callback. You're just literally repeating him now. It's like, you gotta wait. You gotta let that one sizzle and bake for a little bit before you pull out the oven. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, you're following us on this, right? What's your name again? What was it? It was a new one this week. I don't know.
Peter Piper.
What?
Peter Piper.
Peter Piper?
No, I didn't say that.
Peter Peppers?
What was it?
It was Piranha Plant.
Piranha Plant.
It was a Piranha Plant.
It was Piranha Plant.
They mean that character that no one asked for, but we got anyway, not Waluigi or any other character we asked for?
Indeed.
Cool. Anyway.
I mean, if anything, we probably get Bowser
before we
get
get
walk.
There you go.
Listen, I wouldn't be mad about that. So anyway.
That was it?
That was it. Anyway, look.
I vote for that moth, though.
Shut the fuck up. Dumbass moth.
Like a lamp.
Weak meme. Anyway.
It is a weak meme. I don't know why people like it so much. I don't understand.
So anyway, Tony's he got a plan. He's gonna fly to the globe. He knows Rhodes will make it because it's an Iron Man suit. He knows it's gonna survive the impact. Drones probably not because they're hammer tech. And guess what? They don't.
They don't.
These things are made out of paper mache apparently. They just fall apart. They're like bad cosplay.
Yes.
They hit what? A thin sheet of metal. They're like boom. It's like what?
That's the joke.
That's the joke. Justin Hammer is the joke.
That's the joke.
And then he's giving cases like, all right, Rhodes, Roger.
And then
bing,
Pulliam,
in the freaking auditorium. And then Natasha finally makes it to her little command or whatever. What's his face's command? vodka fuel.
Whiplash.
Whiplash. There we go.
Vodka fuel.
Vodka fuel.
From now on, Mickey Rourke's character will be discussed as vodka fuel in the MCU. So she's in vodka fuel's headquarters, and she's hacking through the machines. Vodka fuels.
Vodka fuel.
Rhodes' suit, trying to get him back before he shoots Tony in the face, which he's literally about to do.
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, I know you don't want to save him because you need him for this third act fight, which is going to be badass, but hey, Tony, you have a propulsion beam in your hand that you're holding the gun with.
I mean, just go, poof.
Yeah, there it is. But you're like, yeah, you know, but they need that gun for the third act, and it's going to happen to it later, so we can't do that yet. Yeah. So here we are, and she's got your friend back, and he blasts him off, rebooted his suit.
All right, Brody, you're here. Wake, I need,
Ding, ding, ding. Wake up.
Wake up, buddy. Come on.
Oh, also he's admitting that he was dying. He's like, well, guys, you're not dying anymore, sir, because he's good. And then Pepper's on the line, apparently. How she got
what?
there.
You're dying? Also, video feed. Last time we saw her, she was on a cell phone.
Well, no, it's the computers that she's in. Remember the computer that they were trying to get in contact with when, I guess, when Natasha did that, she opened up all the lines.
That's
right.
right.
So she's like, you're dying? It's like, I was going to make you an omelet and tell you.
Hold that, I gotta pee. I'm sorry. I've been holding the thing for like the past half hour. I cannot hold it anymore.
How long is it left for?
We're on 30 minutes.
Wait, what? Oh, an hour 30 minutes? They said 30 minutes. Like, what?
Hour 30 minutes. But I'm pretty sure like an hour 15 with all the interruptions we had, including this one now. It keeps happening, man.
It is.
Sweet. Let's go. We got games to play. He wants to play games, but then he interrupts and makes us take longer.
God, I hate pants. I need to wear looser pants.
You say you hate pants?
No, I hate these pants.
Oh.
I need to wear looser pants.
Yeah, looser pants. Get some sweats.
I should bring sweats over here.
Just to have them here.
Just have them here so I can change.
I don't feel like wearing these anymore, guys. I'm strange.
No, it's not the pants. It's the boxers.
Oh, so what you need to use yourself some meat undies.
Any loosers? Right? Any looser ones?
Get themselves some meat undies. Meat undies. Most comfortable pair of briefs, boxers, whatever. I've ever worn in my goddamn life.
What kind of boxers do you have? Do you have the loose ones or do you have the tight ones?
I like the tight ones.
You have the tight ones?
Yeah.
See,
I got the briefs. Yeah.
Okay.
Boxer briefs.
They
They hold everything in place.
They have like no circulation though.
I mean, not that tight though. They're comfortable, I pair. Maybe you're wearing a size too small.
I am. Not kidding.
Why? Quit wearing your small ones. Move up to the medium. You know?
That's small. I don't know. It's tight. They can't sit for too long. So is it like cut circulation?
Turner!
So we're playing Smash and Mario Kart?
Yeah, and apparently Mario Party if you have it.
I don't have it on me. It's in my house.
Oh, you have the cartridges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't do digital. That's right.
I do digital. Only not on the Switch though. I prefer it on having it like physical for the Switch. For Xbox and PlayStation, I have it digital, but for the Switch
so
games,
we're not playing Mario Party tonight.
we're not playing Mario Kart
Because he doesn't have it with him.
You bought the cartridge?
Yeah. I'd rather have cartridges for the Nintendo games than any other things.
So, Pepper's there. We already covered that. So, guess what? Wake up, Rose. It's time to fight. Guess who's here? Literally everyone. Got the kill box, whatever. They can't do it.
So we need a big gun up there. All right, cool. Let's go.
Start walking like, I'm
what do we do?
You have a big gun, but you're not the big gun.
I mean, come on, I got you. All right, fine. Okay, no, you go over here. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. All right,
you can't say this is a kill zone. This is where you're gonna die. It's like, well, where do you guys spot? You guys spot for me? And then they all start laying around. It was
bing,
like, cool.
bing, 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 bing.
And you can tell.
I
like the sound effect too because you can tell the different weight ones. How big they are. Like how it's the land.
Boom, 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 boom. Just like
Is that when they team up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, back-to-back fight, and it's like in that it's very cinematic garden, like the rose, the cherry blossom petals are falling. And I was like,
yeah,
it was like this turned into a different movie.
I know. It's like a samurai
where's
movie.
the story? Like you heard the you just expect to hear it, and then just they also
ding,
and then
ding.
everything is, and then they start blasting everything.
All right, I'm gonna need you to duck. All right.
No, wait. There's this shot I want to point out there. It's like when Rhodes takes one up and just starts shooting him in the face, and then the oil sprays on him, and it's like blood on his fucking mask. It's like it's fucking metal as shit.
Yeah. And then let's talk about the whole part when Tony just freaking upper kicks the knees, and like boom, boom. Like wow, that's
fucking
yes.
fucking
Tiger need.
Dude, we're over here sounding like 12
It's like
year olds.
It's awesome.
It's
awesome.
it's
What
very-
do we do? It pretend it's not awesome and sound like, oh, this is mature. Not fucking. This is fucking.
For
this is
real
fucking-
blood.
This is fucking badass. War like this is great. I love everything I'm seeing on this screen right now. And yeah, so there we are. And then it's like cool. Okay, all right, duck.
Duck.
He just shoot. Like shooting your leg with that. It's like it's a one time.
Yeah, it's a one-time shot. Yeah, I kind of forgot about heat in the moment. Hey, you got one more signature coming at you.
Bigger one.
It's
Guess what it
bigger.
is? It's Whiplash, but also Ironmonger too.
No,
just-
it's
what?
vodka.
I'm sorry.
Vodka fuel.
Vodka fuel.
I'm sorry. He took a break and he forgot
Yeah.
about it.
Vodka fuel.
Vodka fuel is here now, and he's like, "Hey, I took your advice by the way about the whip. Thanks, Tony." He's like, "All right, I'm about to
I'm about to bust this bugger with an ex-wife.
The what?
Guess what?
What?
Hammer tech.
Hammer. Yeah. Thank you, just Hammer, for one last one before you went.
That's the joke!
That's the joke. It was all up to this one punchline right here, the entire movie. Ding.
That's the joke!
Oh, also he got arrested too, and he
yeah.
also did the very classic CEO thing where he's already straddling his face like, "Oh, I see what you're doing, just trying to wipe out the
He's
competition
wrong.
early." It's like, I see that, I like that. It's
Yeah, you know,
like, listen,
this
man, you think
CEO
you're gonna make
talk.
it for me, I'm making it for you, but we'll figure it out later. You'll see me again soon. Spoiler: we won't
No,
see
we
him
won't.
again.
Never again.
Never again.
Never mention his name ever.
They do.
It
He
was
was
never.
in Industries in Luke Cage series.
Hammer Industries is about it.
I mean, that's his name. His last name is just
Yes.
Hammer. That's
That's
literally
right. That's
him.
right.
But I mean, yeah,
You
it's
will
like,
see me again, and we never
Never
saw
saw
her
her
again.
The cliche of Marvel
Shout out to
movies.
you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways.
so yeah, now they're getting their ass kicked by vodka fuel.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
what is up with
Vodka fuel?
the bad guys? So far,
They all have the same
Obadiah Stane, hey! And both Vodka Fuel has this whole freaking
Yeah, I
villainous
think it's
thing
Ironmonger.
of...
It's the exact same thing.
No, not
Yes.
even that. They just open themselves up. Like, hey, I'm the big bad guy. You
Because
see
here's the
me,
thing.
and now I'm about to recap
Here's the
and just
thing.
kick.
When you sign a contract, you need a certain amount of time, and as established, hey, it's that person in there. Remember that, audience. It's that person in there. Vodka Fuel is in the Ironmonger
Fuel.
suit. It was his whips.
Jesus Christ.
The whip Ironmonger Vodka Fuel.
All right, so what would you prefer?
The iron
This
fuel.
one or
The Iron Fuel.
The iron vodka fuel.
There it is. Oh, it was prefer what? Go ahead.
this suit or Obadiah's suit? Vodka suit or
Neither.
Stains? Neither?
No.
None of them is-
I don't like either.
I'd say this one's a little bit better.
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit better because it has more budget to go behind it, but it's still bad. It has
It-
whip
it at
and
least-
both a machine gun. That's what it has.
And like for like this suit as compared to Stain's suit, like it was just the head that actually opened up. As far as the Stain's suit, the entire torso opened up.
Well, listen, they had to figure out how to do it.
I like the suit better. It's got whips. It's got
Tony
some-
Stark put this in the cave with a box of scraps.
I mean, he got the academic zip whip.
So they're trying. They're just whapping. He's whapping around.
What y'all? What y'all?
She got them both up there. He's shocking them. It's like,
Hey.
you want to be a hero? I was like,
Wanna
what?
be a hero?
Like,
What?
raise your hand. Oh, okay.
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna do it. Yeah.
Boom, got him.
He's like,
You lose.
And
Like,
he-
oh, come on.
Everything's up to blow up.
Hey,
You gotta go.
everything's Pepper. All right.
He's totally like, I gotta get Pepper. Rose is like, I gotta get the fuck out. And
Oh yeah, I
Tony-
forgot that Pepper stayed behind.
Yeah, she was overseeing every evacuation of everyone, make sure everyone was out
man,
first.
she's like the true captain that would go down with the shit.
Yeah, she's the CEO. She has to put on that image. You can't be like,
Yeah.
I'm the first one out. No, you're like, well, CEO, gotta make sure everyone's fine. Everyone's good. Especially she's a good person too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also,
here comes
hold
Tony blasting in. Who knows how fast he's going? And then let me tell you, this is.
He's going at the speed of Mark Stark.
But here's the
Mark
thing.
Stark.
He stopped for a second, and then desert, boom. No. She is now splattered on the front of his armor. Is how this actually goes.
No, no.
She was going real fast, and then one of the real quick. That's not how that works. He at least very least her whiplash. He's like, whoop, and then everything else blows up. He saves the day.
If anything, I'm pretty sure she's damaged from all those G's that he just threw her.
Yeah. Whiplash. Because he takes her and very quickly does not brace her, just up into the air.
Like all her bones, like at her feet.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, anyway, he saves her. They're on a rooftop. His suit is already hooking up because of all the damage she's taken. He's trying.
I can't do it anymore. I can't.
She's about to
physically
quit. She's about
can't
to
do
quit
it.
after a week of being CEO and having to deal with Tony Stark. It's too much to do both. It's like,
and then they mac out, and then they're fighting over. They're fighting over that.
Start doing it again.
They are fighting over that.
Like, that was weird. It's like you live in my previously. I was like, I was here first. Get a new room. It's like, oh yeah, my car got caught in an explosion, so I'm taking the Iron Man. I'm taking the suit again. Like,
no, I don't think so. Nah, it wasn't a question.
And he bounces out of there.
Times like this, I just want to imagine how Terrence Howard would have like.
I don't. I'm fine with. We're better off with Don Cheadle.
Did we talk about it? What happened with Terrence Howard and?
He wanted more money, and they said, "Nah." He's like, "All right, fine,
I
I'm
think we
out."
talked about it.
And Don Cheadle, Don Cheadle was like, "I'll take that money." Oh, how long is this contract? Yeah, I'll sign up. Let's do this.
Terrence Howard was replaced in part of Rhodes for no perceived reason. The actor claimed that his contract wasn't honored. Entertainment Weekly stated that director Jon Favreau did not enjoy working with him, often reshooting or cutting his scenes. There were also speculation that Marvel had gone to Howard asking him to accept a pay cut for appearing in this movie, as Howard was the first actor cast for Iron Man. He was paid the most. So that's why.
What?
Since he was the first actor cast for it, he was paid the most for Iron Man.
Oh,
That was supposed to be, and they asked him to take a pay cut. And he was like, no.
So
There's so many stories, no one knows what really happened.
Didn't he talk about it?
He's talked about it, but so Jon Favreau was like, I didn't enjoy
okay.
working with him. He was bad at his part. He had to keep cutting his scenes, or doing, it was hard to work with him. So it's like, and Marvel Studios also said something different. There's no one knows what the real story is. No one knows how deep the rabbit hole goes, man.
Alice knows.
Who?
Alice.
No, she doesn't.
He went down that rabbit hole.
She tried. She doesn't know how deep it goes.
No,
she only went so far, Collier.
She went to Wonderland.
She went to Wonderland, but you don't know what's beyond that. You know what's in Underland. You don't know. Anyway, Guess what? Iron Man, he's with Nick Fury, and there are all these things around with all these news clippings. You see some stuff from Incredible Hulk there too. Guess what? It's all there. It's happening at the same time, simultaneously.
It's all connected.
It's all connected, man. I got that right. Put a pin in it. It's there.
Reconnect Kingdom Hearts.
I was trying to connect Kingdom Hearts to this. Oh goodness, my brain is melted. I shut down for a second. Rebooting. So
Off guard.
There's a report Natasha wrote on him. Iron Man, yes, for the Avengers. Oh, Tony Stark, no. He's a narcissist. Yes. Self-destructive.
Self-destructive and impulsive.
Yeah. Like, in my defense, that was last week, and I was dying. But yeah, narcissist. Cool. So it's like he's being brought on as a part of consultant, which explains the kind of in but not in credit scene in Incredible Hulk, where he goes to the bar saying we're putting together a team. That's why. So what I'm saying to you, Collier, that's why this takes place before Incredible Hulk. But I digress.
I'm just saying they messed up a wee bit.
For what?
Universal during Incredible Hulk with the whole uniform thing, because that just threw.
Boo-hoo the uniforms. Anyway.
Anywho.
The uniforms are the biggest flaw here.
Oh shoot! No,
What
You said that for Iron Man.
No, what uniforms?
The military uniforms.
So like in the
Well, you
first
said about the uniform too because you said why is the British guy in the American uniform, and I said like why would they want to? Anyway, we're not talking about Iron Man 2 here. We're not doing this flashback. We already had this episode. If you want to hear the conversation, go back to the older playlist in the MCU review and go to the video.
With a timestamp.
Does she want to go in there and find it? All right, I thought so.
Anyway.
So he's brought on the consultant, but Tony asked for a favor. Him and Rose are about to be honored. You know what the favor is? Getting Gary Shandling to present him with a award. And he's like, all right, we're going to thank you for serving our country, Rose. And he's like,
you deserve this medal.
Thank you for serving our country, Stark. You deserve this.
Ah!
Oh,
It's a shame how a prick works.
A little prick.
I mean,
little prick can be.
No, how a little prick can be.
Let's take a photo.
And you know what? I actually thought that Tony was doing that on purpose. Like, you okay? Like, no. I'm just like messing with him. I thought he was messing with him.
He pricked him.
Yeah, he did.
Like, it's only a little prick can be. Because he's calling him a prick collar. Yes, it did.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure you got the joke.
Yeah, I got the joke. But like, at a split second, I thought Tony was doing that on purpose just to mess with the secretary.
He wouldn't have cared. He hates him.
I know. Like,
So,
I know you hate me.
Take a photo, and guess what? The movie Oh wait, the movie's not over. Because here comes the end credit scene. Coulson, he arrives in the land of magic
New
and wonders.
Mexico.
New Mexico.
And guess what?
it is?
He gets out. You see a
It's
crater.
Mew Mew. Mew Mew is
Mew
in the
Mew.
crater. Mew Mew.
Mew mew.
Mew Mew.
Mew
Mew Mew.
Mew.
Monia.
Monia.
Jolnir is in the crater.
Speaking of that, she was never in
And you
the
know what?
movies.
She was
What?
in Dark World.
After that, that's it.
Yeah.
She was gone.
So was what's her face?
Natalie Portman.
Exactly.
Natalie Portman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate Austin. Jones.
Man, doesn't matter.
Whatever. We'll get to that next in the week.
You think they got snapped?
What?
You think they got snapped?
I'm pretty sure Natalie Portman did.
You think so?
She didn't want to come back, so I was like, all right, cool.
Alright.
They like, you don't come back with Thor Ragnarok, cool, because I'm coming up in 2 movies for you.
Is that what?
What?
She didn't want to come back? That's what happened?
We'll explore that in Thor the Dark
Oh,
World. There's
okay.
the entire reasoning why, but it has to deal with Thor the Dark World, why she didn't want to come back for the next ones.
Because it did horrible?
No. There's other reasons. But
Okay.
I digress. We'll get there later.
Off screen.
So, no.
I just want to say that watching that end credit scene, seeing it for the second time,
Thor!
made me just as excited for the first time when I saw it.
Did
I'm
they
like-
show the hammer or no?
Yeah, they showed the
Yeah, they showed the hammer.
They showed all the way into it, and you see it, and then
Oh,
it cuts
okay.
to black.
Because
and
of
you
like you hear thunder.
Yes.
And that just made me like,
He's like,
yes! Wait, it's already out. But it literally
It's
made me
happening,
yeah.
it made me feel like a kid. A wee lad. A younger
A
lad.
young lad.
A young lad.
I mean,
It
yeah,
just-
so, I mean,
it just took me back to those days. It was
Iron
so
Man 2.
good.
It's
It's
decent.
That was enjoyable.
it's enjoyable. There are some parts of it that don't hold up.
I wouldn't watch it
Its
again.
third act is like, man, this is the third. It's once again, this is the. But here's the thing.
I mean, I
right?
had fun with that third act. I really did.
I mean, there's
had
one
a lot
that I
of
felt
fun.
like that scene where they're fighting, and there was like, but also like, man, this is the. I
You
mean,
know,
essentially, it's the same third act as the first Iron Man,
Exactly.
where he's fighting the Ironmonger again and has to blow something up to defeat him. Like, put himself in peril to blow something up to defeat the bad guy. Like, this is the
At
exact
least
same
it wasn't
thing.
the sky beam.
What?
At least it wasn't the sky beam.
Oh, we're gonna get to those soon, aren't
Oh,
we?
I forgot about the sky beam.
We'll
Oh, God, I forgot about the sky beam
We'll
the
get to
first
those.
one.
We'll get to those soon.
I just want to say like a memorable moment in the whole chase scene was when he was flying into the garage. He flew by, one car alarm went off. The entire army goes through, all the alarms go off. I'm like, oh, okay, that's just a little bit of a dry humor there. Just,
Yeah, just-
I don't know, like, I found it hilarious.
Yeah.
For some reason, I found it hilarious. I rewound it and just watched it again. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't remember it the first time.
Oh,
This
okay.
is great. I just liked it. I loved it.
It was enjoyable. There were parts of it I was like, could deal without. I mean, I could deal a bit more about with Island Draco, like what's going on in his head, but like they had to balance.
Iron-
Vodka
Vodka
fuel,
fuel, vodka fuel.
vodka fuel. I
Yeah.
mean, listen, man.
Yes.
The joke was it was going full steam ahead. He had to take a break, and then it just came down. He went from he slammed on the brakes on it, and it's take a little bit. It's stalled, man. It's trying to get that car baby going. We need a jump. We need
a
some
jump.
vodka fuel for this bad boy. So. No one knew where I was going, and there it is.
The vodka fuel.
So yeah, there it is.
It's one of
Iron
those movies
Man.
I will watch like once in a while. Like, oh look, Iron Man, might as well watch it. Why not? It's not one of those movies I watch over and over and over again. It's for every once in a while.
I think when was last time? I don't know when the last time I watched this was. I think like before Infinity War or before Civil War, but it's like one of those ones I just kind of glanced over and then really
Yeah.
gave it a chance.
I think
Like,
it was
this is the
on
first time
Hulu.
I sat there. I was like, cool, I'm going to watch it. I was like,
It was on Hulu and I watched it. Yeah, so
Yeah, I think the last time I saw this before I watched it again was before
when I
the
watched
second
it.
Thor came out.
Dark World. Yeah,
mm.
that was Dark
we'll get to those.
World. So, do you guys rate the villains?
You're ranking villains.
Yeah, we're
of course, you know how this
Okay.
works. We are ranking the villains. So everyone, guess what? It's the MCU villain ranking.
Yeah,
So
villain.
first off, number 2. We only have 2 so far.
Okay, who's number
So
one?
number 2. I mean, listen. We
Okay,
have
we're
number
bottom
2.
top, okay.
Abomination from Incredible Hulk. And number 2, we have Toner. Obadiah Stane.
Tony!
So
Tony!
Tobidiah
here-
Stane.
Tobidiah Stane. So
Tobidiah.
where do we rank
Vodka
Justin
Fuel.
Hammer / Vodka Fuel, because they're technically both the villain. So where do we rank them? They are a tag team duo who was working against each other at the same time. Well, one's trying to work with them, the other one's like, nah, I got my own shit to do.
I say second.
Number 2, under Toner.
Alright, Tony! just because of that, because it's funny. Yes.
Oh.
Tony! Just because it's funny.
I agree with number 2.
Yeah,
two?
I
I
agree
agree
too.
with number 2.
I
Yeah,
agree with number
with
2.
that
Okay,
one.
so that's where we're putting fucking
Vodka fuel.
Justin Hammer slash
Jesse Hammer versus Vodka Fuel.
You're gonna go back to this like, who's Vodka Fuel?
No, okay. So if you've been watching our Harry Wizarding World in review, if you've been watching those, almost like every other villain that he's been naming is like freaking what was it? What was it? Death Eater slash Vold.
Vold? Oh, that's
Vold?
it. Goddamn, you nearly made me walk around Vold.
And then freaking Death Meat.
Death Meat?
Death Meat.
So his phone.
When I was writing it, my phone was sometimes just.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I'm leaving that now because I'm not doing it.
And then what else was it? Was freaking.
Number one was Death Meat. Death Meat. Number two, Voldemort. Number two, Voldemort slash Death Meat. Number three, Dolores slash Vold. We got Tom Riddle, Peter the Mentors because it is capitalized in Mentors for some reason. Grindelwald. We got Professor Quirrell slash Vold. We got Voldemort, Nazi Wizard.
Nazi Wizard.
Grindelwald Cog. That's where we go.
Wait, what?
Jesus.
Cog?
Crimes of Grindelwald.
Ah, okay.
Because he just kind of didn't do much in that movie except beat Johnny Depp and talk, but not.
That movie was so horrible. So bad. Really horrible movie. I'm sorry. Friday, yeah.
You know how that rates?
Was I working that day? Oh no, it was early in the morning. I couldn't.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Horrible
So
movie.
we ranked the villains. So number one, Obadiah Stern.
Tony!
We got Justin Hammer slash
Can we do Toby? Can we do Toby Dice?
No, it's already in there. So that's
Yeah.
how it says.
Obadiah
It's
Stane.
the same way the other villain lists work. Once it's in the phone, it doesn't change.
Okay.
How about for the movie?
All right, so movies. Luckily, for our debate last week, we had a call in. Well, not a call in. We called someone like, "Hey, which one's better?" It was like Iron Man, obviously. That was the way it worked. So now, number two, the Incredible Hulk. Number one, Iron Man. Where are we placing Iron Man 2?
I say above Iron Man. Hulk, my bad.
I was like,
Yeah, sorry. Above Hulk, sorry.
So you think it's better than Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Carl, you think it's Incredible Hulk?
It doesn't even matter at this point. I'm gonna.
Do you think it is?
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
it does not
It's
matter.
the opinion.
Is it democracy?
My opinion does not matter.
It does matter.
You
It
guys
does
gotta
matter.
win this.
This is democracy. Let's go.
This is number one.
number
above
you said
Iron
number
Man.
one.
Above
okay,
Iron
remember,
Man.
because I'm
Above
saying that
Iron
too
Man.
because at the end of this, we're gonna have our own personal list where you can make that. So I'm just telling you so you can get your
Oh.
stuff going. Remember?
Yeah.
See, so there it is.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm saying Incredible Hulk under Iron Man. That's where Which is why we need the third person, the swing vote. So Collier, if you think Thor is better than any of these, it's your job to swing him. Like me only, if you know what I mean.
Ammonia.
So to me, it would be Iron Man 2.
Incredible Hulk and Iron Man.
And then Iron
Like I
Man.
said, I have a feeling with Collier.
Yeah.
The next X is the greatest one. I have a feeling Thor is going to be above Iron Man 2 next week, but we'll figure out in
I
Collier.
don't remember the first Thor. I gotta watch it again.
Let's
Yeah, I
see.
mean,
They
I
start
watched-
off-
I watched it a little more recently, and I know that and it's like I can't blame you for not remembering it, but there it is.
All I remember is something about.
Remember, I would
There's a
say
battle. Loki, Thor.
Loki's there.
Something happened.
Loki's
Betrayal.
there?
Loki. Yeah, Loki's
I
there.
don't remember
was
him
there.
being in there.
Because Loki finds out that like, oh hey, I'm half.
Spoilers!
Spoilers.
Horus.
All I remember. All I remember is him coming down. That's it. That's all I remember. Like he
Yeah,
couldn't get his hammer.
yeah, Loki's. You'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see.
Oh, that's spoilers. It's big.
I know. That.
That's
Collier,
another video.
that's the joke.
He's the joke. He's the joke.
No, you guys will hear about this when we get there. But for right now, you heard it first.
Vodka fuel.
Vodka Fuel number 2 on the number 2 on the
Number
list.
2.
Yeah.
Number 2 on the list. And
Vodka
that's-
Fuel slash Justin Hammer.
Hey, Iron Man 2, Vodka fuel. They're both into the list. It makes sense.
until next time when we do Thor,
Thor.
we will see where that goes and
I'm
see
Thor,
how
God of Thunder.
another.
Another.
What's after? Oh, Captain America.
After that, it's Captain.
God, what a movie.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Captain America, the
whoa,
first Avenger.
whoa.
You didn't know that?
No,
Sir.
because you're about to have an attitude. I already see it.
I
As if it's
don't-
like,
I don't
oh,
like it.
that movie doesn't hold up.
Hold up. It didn't hold up when it came out.
It never held
The
up.
first Avenger? Not Winter Soldier. The first Avenger.
Yeah, I know.
Collier.
I enjoyed the out of that movie.
Oh
Man.
no!
I enjoyed
The
all
next
the Captain
X
America.
is the
Oh,
greatest
no.
one.
Oh no, you did not just say that.
Yeah, he did.
I enjoyed all the Captain Americas.
Oh, no.
I can't wait for this one.
Oh, God.
So what we're saying here is we're going to need you as backup for these Phase 1 films because I said the Phase 1 films, people give DC a lot of shit like, no, Phase 1s are rough. Phase 1s are tough to get through. You can maybe get one, maybe two good ones. The rest are
No.
questionable.
Baby girl, what are you doing?
Baby girl.
Baby girl, what is you doing?
Okay, no, but maybe when maybe.
You'll see that?
Okay. I only saw it once. Not one time, and to me, it was amazing. I never went back to see it, so it's still amazing to me.
We'll figure that out.
So we'll figure it out. Maybe watch it again.
I am ready to watch that movie again.
What's happening?
Oh,
2 weeks. After Thor, God of Thunder.
It's weird. Captain America, the first Avenger, it wasn't his first movie. Like, he wasn't the first one. You know, like, Iron Man was never, like, they did a movie for him.
Well, okay, so like for this whole Marvel unit, what superhero would have been proper to start off with their best foot?
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah, but I mean Captain America, first Avenger.
I mean, if they're going to make Iron Man better, Captain America better, yeah, it would have been Captain America.
Yeah.
Said he did it. The Iron Man.
I'm sure we do a Captain America, and Iron Man's better.
Between the two, it was a coin flip because they're both
pretty popular.
Now they are, but at the time they're like mid-tier at best.
I think Iron Man was better than Captain America, like for people.
If anything,
like
if
just
anything
like the
was
face
barely.
of Marvel. Like when you think Marvel comics, what is like the top 3 to 5
Marvel?
heroes? Yeah,
I say Spider-Man.
You got Spider-Man, you got Wolverine, and then you got maybe Incredible Hulk. But the problem was they already did Hulk, so they didn't want to do that. But Universal artwork, they didn't want to do that when they started production, and we got to do something else. And then Universal was like, we'll do Hulk too. It's like, sure, I guess. Let's wait until after us. and they're like, we don't have X-Men, and we ain't got Spider-Man. So they didn't have shit on that one.
That sucks.
Listen, Marvel went into some financial straits in the 90s. They had to sell to stay afloat. If they didn't do that, we wouldn't have this now. So I was like,
true.
Take what you got, maybe.
And okay, so when, because I'm pretty sure they will, some way, somehow, when Disney buys Fox,
It's already happening.
but when they finally do,
It's going through at the we're in the end game now. We end of this year is when the purchase goes through.
That was the end of the year? I thought it was next year.
No, end of this year.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the beginning of February.
So when they decide to reboot this whole X-Men thing, and if they somehow decide like, hey, we gotta bring back the Wolverine, but we can't use Hugh Jackman anymore.
They're not gonna do that.
Do you think?
Yeah, they're gonna bring back Wolverine for a long time.
It's gonna be a bit. It's not gonna be a long time, but it's like especially since Logan is so fresh now. It's like it's still 2017. That's when Logan came out.
Yeah.
Last year. Oh, year.
So I'm guessing when they decide to
it's gonna
do it after like another 5 years.
There's gonna be a bit of backlash too, because people are like, "That's not the Wolverine I remember."
Yeah, it always is. But
yeah.
people generally shut up when it's good. Like remember,
true.
that's not my Joker. And then people like that's one of the best Jokers of all time. Collier has a different opinion on it, but
Which
majority
one?
Heath Ledger's. But people love that Joker. Listen, we've been over this before. We're not doing the DC in review yet.
Wait, we're doing that too?
Collier wanted to do that. Collier said he wanted to do that.
I never.
I have that
I
on
am
film
not
that you
gonna do
asked
that.
me to do that.
I don't want to do that.
In the Harry Potter reviews when I was saying about the Marvel one, he said, "Can we do DC?" I was like, "Well, we can figure. If they figure out what they're doing, we can do that too."
So many bad movies. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit through all the bad movies.
Listen.
No.
I mean, you're already sitting to like you already sat through 3 of them.
Whoa. What do you mean 3 of them?
Iron Man 1 and 2, Incredible Hulk. Remember, this is phase 1.
Listen.
Just wait till we get to phase 2 and 3.
Sweet baby girl who don't know who he's talking about. I'll say that right now. So.
You did not just say that.
Yeah, he did.
Oh god.
You know he did.
Okay.
I mean,
Can we end this? Can we end it?
Yeah, we're done.
All right, so
Okay, man.
You broke Peter Piper Peckerus.
All right. Thank you for joining us for this awesome video of like the
Tune in next
MCU
week.
review.
To see Thor,
Ammonia.
God of Thunder.
Ammonia.
And if you like Let's Plays and things, guess what? Collier edits Let's Plays, and we put them on our Patreon to get a week early. We also have other things going on there, right, Collier?
We do. Wait,
We do. Waka, what are you doing? Is that like a sex thing?
I think he's throwing gang signs, or oh no, he's doing magic.